flattery will get you everywhere.
Hello, lovelies. How is everybody doing? Sorry for the slightly later start than usual. I ran into some tech trouble, so it was entirely my fault. Definitely not anybody else's. Although we were a little bit scrappy getting everything together in time, but we're here now. We're here now. So she says, and then immediately goes and messes up her main screen. So we are back on Serenity for more epic adventures. I've just minimized something that I totally shouldn't have. This is going brilliantly. We are back on Serenity for some epic adventures, and we're going to explore a little bit more terrain that has been godstruck this time, because I was so excited by the stuff last time. We're going to go in search of some more, which is why I've got my Holy Lumps fire from the sky loading screen for today. But let me turn that one off. If I can navigate anything at all on my own screens. There we go. So we are back. Yes, we're doing we're doing a beauty pageant of bears. Apparently, you didn't line them up in size order, guys. I mean,
That doesn't matter. It's what you do with them that counts.
I have Ruffle and I have Taro on mic with me again. So hopefully you can hear them. Okay.
Hello.
We have some bear puns.
Bear puns.
Fun pairs?
How's the sound for you guys? Can you all hear them all okay? We do. We have a full party every time we are on Epic. It is normally a much smaller one when it's me doing anything else at all. But on Epic, this is lined up according to personality, Mumin says. But on Epic, this is our full party, and we've been lucky enough to have a full party pretty much every stream. Although sometimes people have had to join a little bit late or leave a little bit early. Oh, there was a babby one there.
Oh.
But I'm slacking. Hello to everybody who is in chat. Hello everybody who's in my party who's in chat, but also hello, hi PJK, hi AJ, hi Abel Corona as well. Hello to anybody else that is lurking. Now, all present and accounted for? Right, 8 of you. There's 8. I'm not going to try and do head counts for everything this time, she says, and then I almost certainly will.
I suggest that you just abandon us if we get lost, and that's fine for me to say because it will be me.
Yes,
so
it will.
It isn't always you, though.
It is always me. It's very kind of you to say it's not. But it's...
You lose everybody everywhere. Some of us are on rather tiny horses, as you can see, which I think is kind of adorable.
That's what I was about to say right before the stream started. I was literally about to say, Tara, your horse is so small. And then I looked at mine and I was like, oh.
Also,
mine is so small because my last one died.
Yeah.
Got murdered. Murdered by the enemy. I got ambushed yesterday, which is why I have no clothes on.
Which is why Taro is now naked.
But thankfully,
I thought it was just a new look for you.
In true Blue Peter fashion, here's something I made earlier.
It's fucking gear. Oh, but Taro, you didn't paint it. There was all that dye. You could have been.
But I just had some sticky fat plastic and some cobbled tubing, and this is what I managed to throw together. I didn't have time to paint it or anything.
We'll make you a badge later.
Taro was indeed murdered quite late last night. So he did not have much time, particularly given it was a working day, to get his stuff back together. And he is now on a tiny horse. But it's a fast horse, faster than the last one. So maybe that will help. I don't know. Anyway, right, we were travelling, except I was being terrible at both travelling and getting us ready to stream. So we can carry on now that we've played with bear corpses like the brutes that we are.
It's just normal.
Hello, BTTA. How are you doing? Yeah. So I didn't make my normal Saturday stream last weekend, so it's been a little while since I was streaming, but it's the start of the academic year, so it's a very, very busy time for me. But we're here.
And no Friday stream either with Calvert.
No Friday stream with Calvert. No Saturday stream with me. And Jesus
Christ!
Hello.
A very large
big friend friend.
friend.
You know what? He's actually not that big.
And what do we do with friends?
Well, maybe hug them.
We
Hit
give
them.
them hugs.
We hit them. We hit them
we
with
surround
mallets.
them,
We hit
and they
them with
walk in front of our
mallets.
hammers.
Yes. Yes. I've taught you well. Have I actually got a
I've got-
weapon equipped? That would be good to know, wouldn't it? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Whew. It would be just like me to try and like hit something with a fish for half a stream and not know what was going wrong.
He's a big lad, isn't he?
It's a big lad. I can see right up his nose, which is very pixely now I look at it.
Hmm.
Maybe I'll go around this side. Do you know what? I'm not sure that view's better. Maybe I'll just look this way instead. Hello, Bun. How you doing? Is that what she said, Bun? That's unfortunate. Hey! See? We can take down champs when there's 8 of us.
Yeah.
So tiny on your tiny horse. Right, this is strewn with scorpions, but we want to go that way, and I can see a number of trolls just kind of lurking on the horizon, but I think if we just ride
looking at
straight
us.
on through and
They know
don't
what we did.
stop, maybe we'll manage to not pick up the entire tundra's worth of train of trolls. Train of trolls.
We killed their dad.
Not. I didn't actually see if it was a boy or a girl.
It was a boy.
Okay.
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 I got a good look at
Maybe-
its undercarriage to make sure.
Oh my goodness.
You stuck your head up under his loincloth
Can
just
we
to make
not?
sure that, you know, this
Can
is
we
like
not
checking
look at people's
this is like-
undercarriages?
This is like checking the Pope. Checking the Pope's a Pope.
Can we not?
It was right in my face. I didn't have much choice.
You could have moved. Right. Is everybody healed up?
He gets swivelly around to
Yes.
face me or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I think everyone else
Now-
was fine. I think it was just me because I
Now,
tanked it a little bit.
our military discipline has been absolutely shite. We spread out all over the place. So let's see if you guys can manage a tight formation, right? So come and try and follow me in a queue. Let's try and form an orderly queue to cross this tundra. Because if we range out, we're going to pull twice as many things. Hello.
Am I close enough?
Not quite. Bit closer. There we go. Right. All right. Now, I say
Oh.
our military formation is shite as somebody who frequently tends to just sort of chaotically wander around the landscape. And then, bless them, the rest of my party don't know if they should be following me or if I'm just, wandering as I talk or what. But if we try and cut these things a wide-ish berth, we're going to pick up a few, but maybe we won't pick up all of them.
But monster camp. But a
Monster camp. Oh, there is a monster camp.
But a monster
No,
camp.
no monster camp.
Just a little
No,
monster camp.
No,
I'll catch
we've
up.
already lost one. That's how good our military discipline is. Oh, bugger, there's
Just
another
a little
monster camp.
monster camp.
There's another monster camp. Right, who else wants a monster camp? Do you know what? This tundra is bloody covered. There's another one over there. Right, do you know what? All of our discipline's just shot to shit. Somebody have that monster camp. I'm having this one. Then we're going
not
to go
even
back in
anything-
tight formation.
There's not even anything good in this. Oh, hello, I've made a friend.
There's a troll in it.
Yeah, that's true. You've got a troll friend. You've
I want
got
a
several
plank.
troll friends between you. And look at this. Immediately, we're spread all over the tundra with trolls everywhere.
This is fine.
It did not take long, did it, Bun? It's because somebody said "ooh, monster camp," and if she hadn't said it, I wouldn't have seen
Somebody.
it. Because they are just invisible
Somebody.
to me. And then somebody points them out, and I see them everywhere.
Who would do that? Who would derail
time-
everything?
Last time it was Bun being like, "Oh, a monster camp! Oh, another monster camp!" And then I derailed, half a treasure hunting stream.
Crim, do you want a plank?
Well, is it a special plank?
Yeah.
Is it lingonberry?
No?
Then what makes it special?
I'll show you in a minute.
Okay.
Is it
You're
a
just going to
raspberry
hand
one?
me a plank that's renamed special.
No?
Because you totally would.
That,
You're
that
exactly
sounds
sort
like
of
a very sort of.
tease.
That actually sounds like a very sort of suspect. No.
Not
So
swiftly
do you need
renaming it.
help with that troll?
I'm fine. This is fine.
Are you sure?
Oh,
It's
I'll try to
fine.
go and kill it for you, shall I?
It's fine. It's literally fine.
Okay, but there's a whole load of trolls over there.
That's
so
also fine.
let's not
I'm
overshoot.
fine.
I believe you. Thousands wouldn't. I mean, you're only on like what 60% health.
See, there you go. I came and
Don't
help.
round.
What?
You just rounded towards that clutch of trolls.
It's
Don't
fine.
go that way.
Everything's
Don't go
fine.
that way. Right. Okay. Back in formation. Let's do it. We can do this. We are capable. Nobody spot any more monster camps. Just keep your eyes closed.
I would never. Oh,
Oh fuck!
I-
There's one over there. No. No. Right. We're going. Whoa, oh, oh.
oh.
Come on then. Give it to me. Thank you, Ruffle. What a gift. I'm not giving you a kiss for that. I'm not rewarding that behaviour. Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to pull both of those scorpions, maybe, but no stopping for monster camps. Come on, you lot. I can see
Done
stragglers.
with the burn. Crim does imp things.
Crim does imp things. Crim imps things all the time.
Not anymore.
I'm sorry for a bear.
I'm not stopping for a bear. I'm just waiting for Tan to catch up because Tan is squishy and is currently at the back. Right, there we go. Let's carry on. Everybody just hits it once on the
You'll
way
go.
past.
Go, go. Everybody go.
Call my military discipline. No. No. Everybody. Right. Third time lucky. Can we do it? Can we do it? Nobody stop. Nobody deviate from the path.
Well, I
Nobody
have to stop
thwack
because my horse is
anything.
so fast now.
I have
We
to
are
keep slowing
also-
down for you.
We are also not all on the same speed horses, which is not helping our discipline. Those tiny horses. It's like my priests running around on donkeys, right? Whenever I actually get to see them from another toon, they do look ridiculous. And it's kind of the same with adolescent horses.
This is like a
it's
lurking
coach.
horse.
Mine's
Where am I going?
adolescent. Mine's also adolescent, but I think mine's a bigger adolescent.
Oh.
I think. Oh, hello, lava butt. Let me go and have a look at my map. Right, I think we want to go in front of this. Fun as it might be to go across it. So before lava butt catches up with us, maybe we follow this road for a way. Because those of you that saw our last Epic Adventures stream, this might be familiar territory. We wrapped around and came back east, just a little way over here. But actually, there's loads more terrain out to the west, which I thought might be fun to explore.
What's that over there?
We don't need any cows.
It's okay. It's on the thing.
We need no cows. Also, there is
It's on the weird deed thing. We can't get to it anyway. But
the moated
came back to it.
deed.
yeah.
I mean, there is a way onto it. We just haven't gone onto it, and it is a pretty cool moat. Anyway, yes. I imp stuff, Bun. I just don't imp stuff as vociferously as you do, or as frequently as you do. Like, I've been imping books, and in fact, I'm quite sorry that I can no longer imp books. But on the plus side, if I lose everybody in the woods now, I can't imp shit, but I can make beacons of light. So maybe that'll help.
I really miss my SFI mall a lot.
I certainly miss life transfer, and I really, really do notice it.
I can't hit the broadside of a
Unless,
barn with this one.
Do we need to
It's okay. We're not hitting bars. We're
or is
hitting
it just
hyenas
that
at the
it's,
moment.
Yeah, once you're all past, I'll leave it be. I'm just holding it so you can all pass.
We appear to have collected a number of things. God, you can really see the height difference in the horses there, can't you? Like, if Mumin moves forward, he's basically sitting on Taro's shoulders. Right. Onwards. Onwards! Ava Corona. So we had not played here before we came over to start our epic adventures. 2 streams ago, because this is only stream number 3. So we weren't Epic players previously. A couple of people had played on Epic at some point in the past, like quite distant past. But since we started the first stream, we are now playing over here a little bit, because if we only did any of our progression on stream, we would be very, very squishy for a very long time. So we've been doing a little bit of stuff in between streams, just like tinking up people's armor, for example, and sort of meditating and praying, doing a little bit of botanizing and things like that. But because we don't have a deed, like a proper base here yet, we are still very much kind of playing here kind of on our feet and staying mobile, which means we can't collect a whole lot of anything at all.
Very nomadic.
Yeah. So we're living kind of a nomadic existence, but we are sort of tinking and upgrading our stuff as we go and sort of learning what towers are where and trying to kind of find our way around the map. And that's not to say that at some point... Hi, Tuplex. That's not to say that at some point we might not decide... Wait, I've lost myself in a double negative. That's not to say that we won't at some point decide that maybe we want to make a base, like a proper base here. But because we are playing on a PvP server, if we wanted to actually like put down a deed, make a proper base, we would also then need to be able to defend it, really, because there have been raids on Serenity, despite it being a JK home server. There's been 2 or 3 raids on Serenity in the time that we've been playing, which means, you know, if we pop a deed down somewhere, we also then need to be able to put in quite a lot of time to defensive terraforming and imping and stuff like that, which is probably more time than most of us have right now. But we are playing here a little bit and sort of just kind of getting a feel for it. Right, have we got everything dead? It's Ruffle again.
What?
Sunken.
Like that little
All the way back
high-speed
to
poke I did at the end there, like... doot, doot, doot. That was hilarious.
It's like you're fencing.
That's
a
definitely
maul.
that's definitely how you use a maul.
All your base
Right,
are belong
where
to
are we?
us.
We're going this way? By which I mean
Oh,
north.
now she's like, are we going this way?
Yeah, come on.
No.
What are you all
No, we're
waiting
not
for?
going north. We want to be
Where are we
going
going?
west. So, I think if we follow this road, I kind of need to get somewhere where I can then work out where I am, because I recognise
This
that.
road also goes north.
Recognise that tower. Well, but there's a route. There's a route west here. If I haven't just lost everybody over in the woods. We're not going that way, Ruffle. This road.
I thought
This
I
road.
could see other people going in that direction, so I went that
They already
direction
gone?
too. No, they're behind me, but they're in that direction. Which road?
Here,
Where
there's
are
a
you?
fork in the road.
Right. I'm just going to get to everyone else, because then at least I'm lost together.
Although having said that, maybe we do go that way. Ruffle, not that way. Then she lets the compass settle. Be that way. Maybe that way. Have we got everybody? Do you know what? I don't know why they let me lead. I think it's just because it's my history. But nobody should let me lead anything. We all know my sense of direction is appalling. Ooh, there's a BSB there.
It's not as bad as mine.
But there's some funky stuff out west, and I thought we could go and have a look at it because we haven't been out that way yet. So as we are kind of slowly meandering our way around the map, and somebody who is not me spied what looks like some even more awesome terrain than we found on the last stream, and I kind of want to go see it. So there's a path going this way. Maybe we can follow for a bit. What's everybody doing? We got some crocs. I seem to have lost half the party somehow, though.
I'm in front of you.
There's Taro. There they come. There they come. There they come. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, so we've been doing a little bit of playing off stream. There are a lot of crocs around here. Let's not stop for them. Because, for example, some people who were not me went and slayed a goblin leader, which needed a talking to. So I've been given my lovely feathery crown that I am currently wearing, and I have a complaint about this crown. Not the people who gave it to me, because it's adorable and I now want one on the Southern Freedom Isles. But my complaint is this crown appears to behave like the leather adventurer's hat, in that it does not count as armor, but it does take damage when you get hit on your head.
No.
And it's particularly frustrating because, unlike the leather adventurer's hat, you can't imp it. So
It
I'd
just
like
means
to
you
write
need
a
to kill another
strongly worded
goblin
letter.
leader.
Yeah, maybe. Or it could either count as count as armor and be impable, or count as a decorative thing like a mask and not take damage. I know, Bun, that's what I'm saying. You can't imp it. You can't imp it, but it takes damage, and it also does not protect you. It does not give you any protection. So if I take off everything but my crown, which I did for science, I stripped off naked, just me in my crown, and the game says I'm wearing no armor. So, it's no good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
excuse.
6, 7. Yeah, I just like getting naked.
I know.
So I kind of
I
want to
don't know.
go.
I was such like, I know. Like, oh.
So hard done by Ruffle.
He's naked.
For Crim get naked all in front of you all the time.
It's not
Apparently
the
so.
smooches. That we'll just let them finish their troll. Fidins. Or get as many crowns as possible. Yeah, I could just keep swapping them out. I don't know. You know what? I haven't tested to see whether it's dyeable. My assumption is it probably isn't, because it's a special item. But maybe it's runeable. Although it's red, and red's my colour, so why would I change it?
Oh, dead cow.
Where you going, Wolf? Come on, Taro. Leave the dead cows.
I always wait for the guys at the back to, the slow ones. Because some people are going very, very slowly. Like Scooter, for example. Hey, Scooter up to the back there.
I assume Scooter's just trying to kill everything he can, because Scooter seems to be perpetually trying to recover his fight skill.
Aren't we all?
Mumin the sicko?
Yeah, have you seen me?
Mumin the sicko, Mumin?
Have you seen me? I don't know where you
Ruffle
are.
the mental, Mumin the sicko, Tantail the nice. Wait, what am I? What am I?
You're the crazed.
Oh, that's about right. That's fair. That's fair. Are we ready?
I'm the warm at the moment.
Nah. Is that because you're on the path of love?
I'm
You
on the path of love.
softies. You
Yeah.
softies. Yeah, it's a proud title. Can I cast? Yeah, I can probably cast on the crown. But that doesn't help it stop taking damage. I mean, I don't know. Because you can cast.
do you
can cast
rune it?
sort of
Do you
web
rune it?
armor. Maybe. I mean, if I can colour rune it, then I can presumably other rune it as well. So I could try and put a damage reduction rune on it or something. It's not a bad shout.
Seems like a good idea.
And they never spawn at higher quality either, so they're always like quality 55, I think. That's a big tar wall. Yeah, so they're always middling quality. But I mean, I object to my adventurer's hat taking damage as well, because my beautiful one on the Southern Freedom Isles, which was lovely, lovely high quality, doesn't protect me for shit. It does take damage all the time, but at least that one I can imp. I think, though, on a PvP server, it is more likely that I will lose my fancy hat in PvP before I manage to lose it through damage and decay. So maybe I shouldn't worry so much. All those fancy coloured bears, they're all ridiculous colours. There's so many conditioned creatures here. I don't know if it's just that there are just so many mobs here that a lot of them are just spawning unchecked, conditions and all. Now, where the hell am I?
I guess bears need to be conditioned because they'll like fur, nice and silky smooth and stuff.
Yeah, you want them to be soft.
Hmm.
True, otherwise you're going to
nice.
get like your soft bear rugs, would you?
Hmm.
Okay, I see where we are.
I see where you are.
So I think, oh look, a holy strand. Do we want that, Scooter? Do we care about that, Scooter?
It's not currency, you can have it.
Could I not have it?
Yeah.
If it was
I mean, like,
current?
no, what I mean is like just to do whatever with, because it's not a current mission.
Scooter's beaten me to it anyway.
Scoop.
It's not like I've got a deed to sack them to, so Scooter might as well have it. I'm just so used to being like, ooh, glowy. Oh, where am I still fighting a slow bear? Okay, right. I think we can get across to there from a little bit further up here. So let's actually go this way and see if we can find some kind of a bridge or a land bridge or something, because that looks like an island.
There you are. Okay.
Yep. All with me?
Yep.
Yeah. What? Why have we got cows and sheep?
And horses.
And cows.
Yes, but horses can swim.
I've just got mobile wool.
Mm.
That's all.
Mhm. Mhm.
I got
And you're
a
going to let it
mobile
go when
milk.
you no longer need your mobile wool, right?
I've got a sheep for the bit.
It's so like this. Running around a PvP setting, we're like, oh, a cow.
Speaking of sheep for the bit,
Another one. Oh, no, it's the same one. That's-
I'm not adding a cow sound.
Ooh.
Avo, you're amazed to hear that we've seen some raids. Well, I think I'm not a PvPer, and in fairness, most of us are not PvPers, with the exception of Scooter. This Scooter is actually a full-time Epic player, pretty much. But Scooter's been our guide to the Epic servers and how things work on PvP. But my understanding from rumblings in the forum and from other players is that PvP elsewhere in this game is struggling a little bit. And so I don't know how much of the action we're seeing on Epic is because PvPers are bored and looking for some action elsewhere. I gather Chaos has gotten a little bit quiet. I don't know how it is over on Defiance. Maybe if any of you are Northern Freedom Isles players, you know better than me. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I think there is often action on the Epic servers. I imagine like the other PvP servers, it also kind of comes in waves and seasons. But also, I guess, when you log a bunch of extra tunes onto a server that is otherwise quiet, maybe people get a little overexcited by all the extra activity and want to come see anyway. The last one you think is dead? The last one? Wait, the last one what? Chaos. I think is very quiet. I know Defiance was struggling, but we're not going to be able to get up. Bloody PvP terraforming. Right, let's go this way. We're just having to get used to like PvP terraforming, and I know functionally why it's there. But I'm somebody who likes to be able to just free roam, and I'm forever coming up against like steep walls, and I'm like, I just want to ride.
Having spent a lot of time on Delhi recently, which people have done some great work on Delhi, and almost all of Delhi is rideable. It feels like. So I'm really confused here. I keep getting stuck up on platforms, being chased by trolls, unable to work out how to get down again. I'm just like, ah.
Speaking of troll, is that one behind us still?
Don't know, but we've got some snakes and crocs here, so we don't want to stop.
Yeah, Meemers is running behind.
Is anybody in trouble? You guys keep going. Just because I've stopped, you keep going. And let me just make sure that we've got everybody through. So, Mumin, Taro, why have you you've stopped for Meemers.
It's actually
Keep
Wulfmaer.
going, guys. Keep going, because I've got quite a collection, and I would like you to pass.
Run.
You guys go that way. I'm just going to run these back this way. If you keep going and catch up with the others, I will round around. Don't stop and fight things, please and thank you.
When would
Wait,
you
there's
like us to
more.
stop? By the way,
Just keep going that way until you're away from the train, and I'll come and catch you up. If you keep going, I can see some light at the end. Maybe it's the other
so we're
coast.
kind of, yeah.
That's all right. You keep going. And hopefully I can move fast enough to just leave them all behind, as long as we are all
Let's
still
wait
going.
Here is a good
Oh,
waiting spot.
99 climbing skill required. Sometimes, yes. Or certainly a lot more body stamina than I have, put it that way. But
Oh.
also I just hate having to get, because we don't have a deed, we can't therefore brand our horses, which means whilst currently our horses have got gear on, we can lead them anytime we lose a horse or we need to get a horse in the wild. Then you've got to tame it to be able to get on it if you haven't got a rope. So there's all kinds of extra hurdles and challenges that we've been learning our way around as people who are so used to having the privileges of branding stuff and things like that. Oh, there's another island. I didn't even realize we were going to a different one. Cool. I've left them all behind on the land bridge again. But yeah, it's an experience. It's an experience, and it's one that I'm enjoying in a lot of ways, and I think that the others are too. I mean, quite a lot of us have been sort of chipping in on the Epic servers now and then, doing bits and pieces. Some people have gone off just doing a little bit of exploring. Some people have gotten into imping and doing stuff. As Bun rightly pointed out earlier, I am now a priest. We've got a couple of other priests in the party. We're not very good priests yet, but my imping days are over because I realised that the Epic servers was probably the only chance I would ever have to try maining a priest, which obviously comes with challenges of its own, but those challenges are somewhat lessened by being in a group. It would be much more difficult to be maining a priest and playing solo or solo-ish.
Olive trees. Shaky
So many
fist.
olive trees. Can't see a
Lovely
bloody
olive
thing.
trees.
They're great until you're trying to get somewhere and then you can't see where you're going.
I don't even know if there's anything here. I was just like, oh, there's an island. Maybe we should explore some islands. But I think actually this might just be a great big grassy island with nothing on it. Maybe.
Hey.
Although
That's
we do
nice.
keep
You don't get to see that very often.
I mean, that's true. But we do keep finding on PvP servers, you think that there is nothing around, and then all of a sudden, bam, you find yourself on the edge of a quite well-hidden deed.
Oh wow, there's lots of things that way. I don't know where else it is, but there's lots of interesting stuff to the right of us.
Okay.
And in like
Ruffles
trolls and
riding off
and-
without us, I think. Let's just let the others catch up. We have got quite a lot of spider friends, haven't we? This is fun. It's fine. Okay, we're going to turn north for anybody whose compass has just settled. Let's go.
my compass is a bit shit at the moment.
Do we need to make you another one? But yes, so PvP is
I went the wrong
occasionally
way.
coming for us. I mean, I don't know that it's coming for us specifically, but Tara got caught in the fray of a raid yesterday, and lost his horse and most of his stuff. I think a couple of other people have maybe got caught up in the fray. We've also had some deaths too. I died by thorns. Meemers, I think, has died after pulling a spectacularly large train and not being able to outrun it. I very nearly died to a spectacularly large train that I couldn't outrun, but thankfully a friendly local came out and helped me out. So, what am I even fighting?
I don't even know where you are. We're all here. I don't know where you are.
Something is fighting me. I'm.
Did you go north?
It's hiding in a tree. I'll tell you in a minute when my compass settles again. I was going north. Yes, I am on the north coast with Tantail.
Okay. Well, so we'll go head north then, guys. Shall we?
Yeah.
Everybody
I did
else.
say north, but
Yeah,
I don't know how spread out we were when we went.
We had a bit of a group pause. I don't know why. We just all did at the same time.
Well, there's like 1,000,001 spiders on us, and
We just had a rest. It's fine.
Suplex, you have no difficulty in maiming a priest. Don't maim priests. No. Well, oh, you know what? I'm not even fighting the wolf. No wonder this is going badly. We didn't come here for PvP, which is just as well because some of us are probably not really cut out for PvP, although we're learning fast.
I think everyone is.
You think everyone is cut out for PvP?
Yeah.
I don't.
Because there's lots of different parts to it, aren't there?
Yeah, but if your party's just making bricks and repairing walls ad infinitum,
Some people
mean,
like that.
some people do, but I'm not one of those people. I am neither I enjoy repairing the same wall over and over kind of a person, nor am I enjoy the gamble of losing my stuff and getting the shit beaten out of me while somebody smack talks me in local, kind of a PvPer. I'm not really into the kind of the defensive terraforming. There's a lot of reasons why I would not be a good PvPer, but I am enjoying getting to explore
Are we going
servers that
south or
work
north?
differently to ours.
I'm a
I
bit
have no idea
confused that
where
we've
you
all
are
got
now.
directions.
I went to the north coast. And I'm on the north coast, and there's no one else here now. I'm a bear and a goblin.
Oh, maybe we went north. Maybe we were east. Right, I'm going north. I did say. Do you know what I said? I said. Sense attraction shite. We're now going to the north coast. Soz, guys. I swear I just watched my compass settle and it said I was north. So, like, I'm enjoying getting to play a different way than I would play elsewhere, and part of that is adapting differently to being in a PvP environment, PvP-ish. Part of that is getting to, for example, play a priest on my main, whereas I've only got priest alts on SFI. And it is much more doable over here for a couple of reasons. A, because my skills are already high, so I don't need to rely on imping to skill up the kinds of skills that I enjoy using in the game. But also because, as I said, because I'm playing as a group, any things that I lack, things that I can't imp, like as a party, we've got this kind of the skills and the ability between us. There you guys are.
We're on the northern coast of the island that you said we were going towards.
So
you brought some friends with you.
that is that island over there? Which one did we come from? That's the island we came from, right? That one, just back there
I
towards the
haven't
rift
been paying
beam.
attention. I've just been following you.
So can we get across to this one over here? I'm not sure that we can. I think we can only get to that via this one.
Make canoes. Little boat race.
We could. You definitely can't bring your cows though. Your problem with PvP is you'd have to pay a monthly sub just to be harassed by others. Yeah. Like, and I don't find the. I think I would probably enjoy in a larger PvP game, like if PvP was running the way that PvP was supposed to run here, if there were sufficient people playing, I think I would probably enjoy the kingdom versus kingdom stuff of PvP. I don't enjoy the kind of like the one-on-one or very small group skirmishes side of PvP because it just feels very, very unfun, particularly when you are almost certainly going to be up against accounts with shitloads of characteristic skills, which makes it like it's not even like it's something I can compete with. I would just be outclassed every single time, and that's no fun.
That's what teams are for. That's what groups are for. That's what your buddies are for.
Right, but if they also have a group,
I'm not saying you have to find it fun. I'm just saying that I don't want to like totally diss PvP because I want people to, if people want to try it, they should try it.
I'm not.
And so,
I mean, I don't mean to be dissing it.
It's just like.
And some people do enjoy the PvP stuff, feel like they can compete, or will find that motivating to grind stuff up to then go and be able to compete or to come up with better and more interesting tactics. And I get why people enjoy that. That's not something that I enjoy personally. I would enjoy probably kingdom versus kingdom tactics. But I think for that to be something that you actually get to enjoy in PvP, you'd need to be part of a more populous server. I think also, I don't know. I mean, in fairness, I've never really played in PvP environments in MMO games. I've certainly played kind of PvP environments in other kinds of games. And the ones I tend to enjoy them when there is a certain amount of sort of sportsmanship, and I tend to not enjoy them when sort of it becomes so imbalanced that sort of some people feel like all they can do is sort of hide or die. And it's very difficult to maintain that kind of a balance in any game. I think we can cross this, you know.
But it should be able to, I think, by the looks of it.
Well, there's some dips, but maybe they're rideable dips. And if not, someone's just going to have to leave a cow behind.
Oh.
Yeah, Ava, I mean, I think it's probably not just Worm that has this problem. I guess in some other MMOs, if they've got the balance of numbers, and in fairness, part of it I think is also down to Worm's code. I guess they're limited in the kind of things that the game can, the restrictions that the game can put in place to try and enforce a certain degree of fairness. Like for example, I think in WoW, if you have a character in one faction, it physically prevents you from creating them in other factions. But I don't know if that works any better than it does in Worm. I think most of them have that kind of mechanic in place, but it's more enforceable in some game code than it is in others. But I mean, I think there's potentially a lot of fun to be had from PvP in Worm, but as people who spend their time always on the outside of it as PvEers, we don't ever really get to see the good stuff. But I understand from PvPers that there is good stuff there because, you know, some people have been PvPers for a very, very long time. Right, we're on our third bit of island, and I don't know if there's anything here either, but I just sort of wanted to do an explore. We are also, though, on the dangerous side of the map. Which is to say, given that this server has had some raids recently, we are on the side that people can sail onto. So even if we like it here, this is probably not a place that we would be able to keep a base, because we just don't have the kind of like the time and the motivation to do what would be required to make it defensible and defend it.
All this nice
But
rock, though.
a little bit of exploration. I was going to say a little bit of exploration never hurt anyone, but demonstrably about half of us have died to exploration thus far. But, you know, the fun kind of dying, if there's ever a fun kind of dying. How many creatures have we got in tow now? Sheep,
I've only got
horse.
one.
Another horse, cow. There are some bits of Epic as well that we have like barely touched at all. So one of the things that is that lava?
Could be.
Let's go look. One of the things that is different about Epic for people on PvE, people coming from PvE servers, is things like missions. So missions actually kind of make sense on the Epic servers, whereas on PvE they're sort of a thing you do, but they don't ever actually really kind of make sense. And that's a whole side of Epic that we haven't even really touched. Also, we haven't actually seen any on stream yet, but we found off stream a couple of things like Valray mobs, the kind of things which on the PvE servers, God, look at it. That on the PvE servers, we'd only ever see if a GM spawned them in an arena. So we found some leftover no gumps out in the wild here, which I think were Christmas spawns. And the very, very first time I logged into the Epic servers to come and just have a little nosy around to see if this was a place that we could maybe come and do a streaming party, there were some Drake spirits, I think, or was it Eagle spirits? Drake spirits, I think, just kind of flapping about. I can't remember which it was. Scooter will probably remember. And once again, we hit difficult terrain. Can I get down there? Maybe we can. Oh, look! More Valray items! Whee! There is actually quite a lot of lava over there. Scooter, can you actually use these for something? Do you want them? Because I'm not going to scoop them up just for pom-poms. They don't seem to be anywhere near as abundant here as they are on the other service. Bloody hell, look at that! And then you get shit like this. Which, I don't know, is maybe possible. It is like a crown. It's like a lava crown. And like, I don't know, maybe this is possible to have on PvE and we just don't, or maybe this is something which is very specific to PvP. Like, I don't know if this is also in any way a product of Godstruck terrain, but I think it might just be, I don't know, some kind of a natural feature, but it's... Ruffle, do you want to go and try and stick a table on it?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
You sure?
I've got over that urge.
Okay. One of Ruffle's deaths on PvP was to lava. She stood herself on it instead of a table. But then I did die by running through my own, like running through thorns, picking thorn sprouts, and just being like, whoops. Those hurt a lot more than I thought they would. Oh dear.
Don't step on the lava.
Yeah, don't be stepping on the
you're
lava.
not on the lava, and then you are on the lava, and then
we have no tents. So for anybody who isn't Scooter, because we don't care if Scooter dies out here. We do. But I'm not responsible for Scooter. Where's Meemers?
Meemers, stay away from me. Stay away from me. I don't want to kill you. Meemers is hunted.
What did you do, Meemers? Wait, are we on deed?
No, she tagged me, I think.
Oh. We had succeeded in not becoming hunted since our first stream, but we've just broken that record, evidently. But yeah, we're not actually being terribly good nomads because of all the things that we've made, like saddles and stuff. We still haven't made ourselves tents. I don't think anybody has got one. So if we die midstream, if one of us dies midstream, like that's probably it for them for the stream. I so want to get up somewhere high to go and peer into it, but there is just nowhere high to go. And I don't want to send somebody up to go and take a picture because, you know, they'll die. Hi, Wendell. How you doing? Southeast of Serenity, there was a high-rise island.
Check the link, Crim. The team chat.
Check the link. That's okay. Let's have a look. Check the link. Oh! Scooter, did you take a picture? Scooter took a picture of the inside. Okay, can we post it? Scooter, can I post that in the stream chat for anybody else who wants to peer inside? It's not me. There you go. So Scooter actually was popping up there and taking a picture for us so that we don't have to. There you go. You can see inside a volcano, and frankly, it looks kind of horrifying, but it does look awesome from the outside. I mean,
it's not me that needs healing, Tantail. It's Meemers.
Trying to find. So where is Meemers? Okay, so Meemers is showing us hunted, but she's not showing us enemy for me. So is it just that she accidentally tagged you?
Yeah, she actually tagged me whilst I was killing the wolf.
I see.
I was killing the wolf, I didn't actually notice.
Right, let's have a look. Where can we go from here? So I think if we go kind of north and then northeast, we can cut back across to the mainland a different route than we came across. Is anybody still bandaging up? Or are you all okay? I think you're all okay.
Yep.
Oh, it is kind of terrifying, isn't it? Like, you would not want to fall in that. You would not want to.
I can't recommend it.
You would not want to be perched up on the edge of stamina. So I've never stood on a lava tile. Is it insta-death?
No.
Because I know lava tiles are quite slow to damage stuff, right? Because people use lava tiles all the time for grinding repair.
So it's fast enough that it becomes a problem really quickly. Even more of a problem if you were climbing at the time. And then even more of a problem if you stop climbing to try and get way faster but haven't judged the slope properly, and then you fall in.
Thanks for the demo, Scooter. Okay. So it's not insta-death, but it is quite fast damage. And I've also never played with lava tiles. I know that people use them for things like repair grinds. I gather that sometimes they don't play nicely and they can migrate. It's something that I've literally never played with my whole time in Worm. So it's not something I know a great deal about. But certainly, I think any lava tiles that I have seen anywhere on the Southern Freedom Isles, like, you're never looking at more than, like, 4 or 5 tiles of llama and a llama. 4 or 5 tiles of lava.
Tiles of
usually
llama.
in quite a safe spot. I think
I guess we go
go
east
out
and then
this way.
north, which should be okay, I think. Or
Okay.
east and
Okay.
north. I don't mind.
East and north is what you said last time, isn't it? That's fine. We'll go.
North and
Okay,
east,
so we'll go back across.
But
I'll
you're all
cut
going.
back across this way.
That's because everybody else went.
I was
Somebody
trying
else
to
went
go
north.
around the mountain, but then there was a way through the mountain, so I'm back on the road. I'm such a chaotic leader. I'm so sorry, guys. I know. It's so hard to know where the hell I'm going when I don't even know where I'm going. I don't. How much of this has been? I'd need to go looking at the original map dumps. What?
I can't see a way across there.
There's a over to the left. There seems to be a
Yeah.
lamp to the left.
It's not.
It's not connected though.
No, it sort of
Is
stops.
it not connected or is it just not
No,
showing
it's
yet?
not connected. It's not connected. I think. I mean, it could be maybe it's a bridge. Maybe it's a bridge that hasn't rendered. Let's find out.
I'm near enough to know that it's not rendering.
We could. Is it swimmable? I think it possibly isn't swimmable. Look at it. It is actually quite a way. Let's go find out. Wendell, we are on Serenity. So we are on Serenity over on the Epic servers, which is the Jen Kellen home deed, which unfortunately does not mean we only meet other Jen Kellen players here. Because I was saying earlier in the stream, we've only been playing here for this is our 3rd episode, so we've been playing here kind of on and off for 4 weeks-ish. Maybe a little bit more, and there's been 2 or 3 raids in the time that we've been here from other kingdoms. So even though it's a home server, it is still not exactly safe. Yeah, Scooter, just because you can swim it though, doesn't mean that we can all swim it.
Like,
Guys, I tell you what, Scooter, can you also just build us a bridge while you're there? Because we don't. If somebody gets
Boat
halfway
race.
across and then they're fucked, it's not like we have a boat.
we could make a boat.
How many can you fit in a canoe? I mean,
One,
you'd have to go
two.
all the way back.
Oh, 2.
To,
2.
You can fit 2 in a canoe.
2 in a canoe.
Okay, but a canoe still isn't that fast to build, right?
Yeah, it is. Takes like no time.
Yeah, okay. Me and Ruffle did a speed.
You think about it. I'll build a canoe. I'll leave you with that troll. Is that a real troll? It is a
quite
real
fast,
troll.
isn't it? All right.
It is a real troll.
I don't know anymore.
I'm gonna try not to also accidentally tag one of my party mates because I did.
I see lots of things now.
I did accidentally tag Taro. On the first stream, Meemers has tagged him. On this one, yeah. So
What's
Wendell,
Taro? Why is it always Taro?
it is a PvP environment, but we're not here trying to PvP. We're essentially here trying to PvE in a PvP.
Where's Meemers?
Environment.
Where's Meemers? Someone help Meemers. I'm a little further away, so I can't.
Where's Meemers?
In the
No.
middle of you all.
What's eating her though?
Oh, sorted.
I don't know, but I can hear a donkey dying somewhere. Oh, there goes the treat. We're getting a canoe. So whoever's leading a cow, you're going to have to leave it behind because the cow will not fit in a canoe. If you've got decent body stamina, you might be able to try swimming for it. But if you don't,
the cow towards the
maybe
trees,
you want a canoe. Okay. I suppose we should go and help.
That's the only hard part about canoes. You need a saw.
Has anybody brought a saw?
Have I got
Ruffle?
a saw?
You so confidently chopped down the tree.
I have, yeah. I've got a saw.
Hey, okay, we've got a saw. We're going to make some canoes. But you know what? If we make canoes, we don't just have to cross it. If we make enough canoes, we could actually go do a little sail. Very slowly. Is anybody else making canoes, or is it just Ruffle? Because we've got, what, 8 of us? So we actually need 4 canoes if we're going anywhere other than just
we need people
swimming across the gap.
We need people with things that can cut down trees and other such implements.
Hey. Ooh, I do have a hatchet. I can't dig shit anymore, but I can chop stuff. It's a sore point if you forgot the saw. But yes, so we are on PvP servers, but we are not on the PvP Clash server, which is Elevation, which has some different rules again to this one. A lot of things happen a lot faster on Elevation, and Elevation is a lot deadlier in a lot of ways. But although we're on a home server, PvP can still come for us or for this server. And it has a couple of times come here and we've got caught in the thick of it. But we recognise that the streaming on in a PvP environment, we are running some risks. So it's an experiment.
More thought. How many horses can someone lead?
2, as long as you're not riding one of them.
Okay, that's fine then.
So if there's 2 people per canoe, the person
You have 2 horses.
commanding can lead the 2 horses, but you wouldn't be able to take extra things.
Right, there's one canoe. Does anyone want it?
We need oars. Is the main thing other than
The canoe is. I've got one canoe done. Who wants permissions, and I can make another one.
Okay, give me permissions on that one. Well, that's an unfinished one. Where's your one, Ruffle?
It's
There,
under my
okay,
feet.
There, thank you.
If I give you manage item, there we go.
These are fast.
There you are.
I've chopped down some trees, but you know what? I'm not going to try and make a canoe on
I
stream.
need a
'cause
whole
while I'm
tree
talking,
though
I'm
to make the
just
start of the canoe. So I'll have
useless.
to chop another one.
Be a tree, or help chop a tree.
Yeah, I can't remember which implement it was, but me and Ruffle took part in a rebuilding race.
You took
That
part
was
in
kind of
a race where you had to build it first, didn't you?
Yeah.
Build it and then hop in it.
Except I'd done the thing where you get your title for getting drunk right beforehand. So I was horrendously
building a canoe.
And so it took me so long.
What is with the
you wouldn't
puns,
believe.
guys? It's just a chat full of puns. Hello, Taka. How you doing?
Whereas I built like this god tier, high quality canoe, and then hit a pixel on the way round, and someone overtook me.
Meemers, you swam over. Okay, but we can take canoes elsewhere. So we could just swim over, but having made canoes, I thought maybe we could go for a little bit of a look around. Maybe not far. So you might want to swim back.
Ruffle, do you want to make some more oars, given you got the saw?
What do I need a saw for?
Make the oars.
Use a carving knife.
You make oars with carving knives.
Rightly so.
I had to get my saw out.
Tantail, you're not helping.
Oh yeah.
We need to decide who's going to be paired up in which canoes, because you don't want to manually add perms for everybody to every canoe, probably.
Oh.
Tantail, you're saying Crim. What?
Scooter's in my canoe, apparently. So you all know.
You don't have a saw or a hatchet. That's okay. You don't need one, I don't think.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want a blind pin. Don't do that. Thank you.
You just set kingdom perms on it. I suppose that would work. Yeah,
Oh,
okay, maybe we
yeah.
can do that. So, anybody can be passenger.
I've got a spare oar here. If we need one on one. Oh, that was done.
Right,
So we need
got
4
one.
Need four things. How many have we got so far? We've got 3 and 1 extra.
2 canoes finished, 1 in progress. What is... Oh, it's a spider in the water.
Why is there a spider in the water? Doesn't make sense.
Probably followed us. All those puns making you smile, Bun.
How many canoes have we got?
I think we've got 4 now when she finishes that one.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Yes. That'll be the 4th. Veteran. Okay, they're all finished.
I'm going to drop this log then, because I don't need it.
We're just going to leave chaos and a mess behind. So, who wants to travel in whose? Somebody can travel in mine, but I'm going to need to lead their horse. Somebody needs to lead their horse over to Wolf and hop in Wolf's one. Mumin's in another. And I guess Ruffle's going to be piloting the 4th one. Let's just
Come here, horse. Get near the water.
let's get that in the water.
Right. I guess by virtue of the fact that nobody else is... right. Can you get the whole... can you get him?
Well, we're parked up on the boat. Hop in somebody's canoe and make sure you leave your horse nearby them.
Can you reach Cloud Ocean Wolf?
Tantail. Is the Appaloosa your one, Tantail? Oh. Wait. Would help if I actually had my rope equipped, wouldn't it? Wait. Oh, shit. Why? I can't lead that while leading another rideable one, even though I'm not on it.
I've got 2 led.
Ah!
Lead 2.
It didn't like it while I was in the boat.
Do it
So
before
if
you get in the boat.
Already embarked, it doesn't let you lead a second one.
Pick them up before you get in the boat.
Yeah, let me just check that it has still got them both, though.
I think Wolf's got 2 on our boat.
It
our
does,
canoe.
yeah. Yeah, you just need to lead the second horse before you embark, because once you're embarked, it seems to then think that you're on a horse, so you can't lead a horse. Right, 2 away. Whereas those 2 are away, so it's just Mumin and Meemers to go, I think. You can lead boats. You're going to run out of pun material soon. I don't know why Mumin and Meemers aren't following at the moment. I don't know if they've got any issues. Okay, Mumin, to lead it, you need to step out of the commander seat. That's the problem I just had. So if you disembark, lead both horses, then re-embark, that should sort you. No, you still left one behind.
Well, we did have like 3 horses at one point, so...
Yeah, but it's the saddled one that's left behind. So we'll just let them go and sort that out. You guys having fun over there?
I'm having a great time.
I tell you what, though, that does make canoeing down Dragonfang more viable than I thought if it actually does require so few materials.
Yeah, it takes no time. I build them anytime I get stuck somewhere. You just wait a minute.
Right, there we go. Mumin's now got them.
I've renamed mine to the best pun from the worst newspaper.
Which is?
Canoe this.
Canoe's this.
Canoe's this.
There was that
Terrible.
thing where a guy had faked his own death. And
The canoe?
yeah, there was a canoe involved. Yeah, and then the headline was "Canoe's this" because they found him.
I see. These are actually
Big
quite
shark
fast.
over there.
I swear, when we made our canoes on guidance, I thought they were dead slow. I don't remember them being this fast.
It depends what quality they are.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. We also benefit from the epic curve over here, which is certainly helping our creations.
What QL's yours?
78.
Oh, I made yours better than mine.
Ah, well, it's because it was
Where
the
are we going?
first. I'm just, you know, chaotically wandering.
Oh, where am I meant to be going?
Shark corpse! Well, all right. Tell you what, let me actually look at a map instead of just wibbling and wobbling all over the place. See, this island looks like it's going to be mostly mountain all the way around, so I'm not sure there's going to be a great deal to see and admire.
Let's go peek. Let's go peek.
But we can go peek. We can go peek. I need to, you know, as is tradition, anytime I'm out in a boat, get myself a friend.
Peeking at the mountain, eh?
Now would be a really, really shit time for somebody to come and snipe us. So, wait, if I put it in the other
Bit.
hand, are we going to get a better view? Slightly better view. There we go. There we go. Is that better or worse? I can't tell. It's supposed to be epic, not chaotic. Yeah, but if we'd gone to, but you know what? Maybe we should have gone to chaos. If chaos is quiet at the moment, maybe this is the one time we could have gone to chaos. But
am I going the right way, by the way?
I don't know. You said let's go look, so we're all now following you.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm very confused. I'm highlighting you, Crim. Well, I'm highlighting the shark, and it says the shark is called Crimson Earth. I suppose because you're holding it.
Tantail's got a head in its mouth. That amuses me way more than it should. But because, unfortunately, poor Tantail is probably in third person, so she's just twisted around in the boat. But it's kind of fun to just be like, nom, 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 nom. I should look where I'm going, shouldn't I?
Oh, interesting.
Have you found something cool?
There's a lot of thorn bushes, so we won't be getting off there.
Oh, so there is. Yeah, I've never seen as many thorn bushes as we found over here. I guess it's a defensive feature.
I can see some sparkly feet over on the mountain.
Indeed. Any of these a boat cave?
It is also about to start getting dark, which is possibly
great
the worst time to go exploring. I don't know. I don't know.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, it's not a hellhound. It's a deer. That's very weird. Oh, it's a deer having sparkly feet.
I'm not seeing sparkly feet on the deer. I'm seeing the hell scorpius. I don't know what you're looking at, Taro.
I was looking at this venerable deer that we just passed, and it seemed to have sort of glowy feet. Maybe it's the sunlight, or the sort of sunset.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, so we are sort of dicing with death a little bit here because we are out on the west coast, which is very, very close to elevation. We are not in fast boats. We are not well geared. What?
Stop jinxing it.
Jinxing it. I'm just being honest. Like, we might get ourselves into a load of shit here, but we're trying not to. That does not look like a fun cave. Though it does go around a corner. What have they found?
Oh, this is massive. Massive cave. Hang on.
I might have to put my shark down. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Oh, a bit of iron. A lot of iron. Lots of iron. Much iron. Wow, more iron.
Oh.
So much iron.
I beached us. No. Let's go this way around. Also, you know what? I'm just gonna take my shark off.
I have to say though, it's not the biggest cave system I've ever seen.
Right. Let's be sensible. Let's put something that I can actually hit things with on again. Just push Tantail through so many walls. She's not going to know if she's coming or going. And also, I mean, we're exploring. We don't yet have plans to start a deed. We were talking about this earlier. Like, we could start a deed over here, but if you put a deed down on a PvP server, you also need to be able to defend that deed and to build it defensively. And because we're not full-time PvPers, or indeed full-time Wormians, most of us have got sort of jobs and other things that we have to do. In a way, it makes it harder to consider doing something like starting a deed here. This is actually quite a small cave in the end, I think, unless there are side tunnels that I've missed. It makes actually putting a deed down here not impossible, but it makes it a slightly tougher ask. Whereas at the moment we're kind of living a sort of a bit of a nomadic existence. That's the same bloody bit I got beached on last time, isn't it? we're living a kind of nomadic existence with sort of like we'll drop down like a campfire for a temporary base or something to cook or imp on. But no, that was the terrain I got stuck on last time.
We haven't
Hang
got
on.
any horses in Serral. we are not not that fancy.
No. We've got horses in very basic gear. We are, for the most part, in very basic gear with a couple of flourishes, like my feathery hat. So no,
Oh,
we
it
are in
comes,
no way
it
geared
comes.
up. What's that?
I said, here you come.
Look, there's another glowy. There's a glowy.
On the right there, yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
So
I'm
we're
not,
sort
I'm not
of-
diverting for it.
We wanted to do some exploration of a server that we hadn't seen before that has got some features that we just don't get on the freedom clusters. So this has got mobs that we don't get back home. It's got terrain that we don't get back home, and several things about this cluster work differently than we are used to back home. So it's just giving us a kind of like a slightly different gameplay experience than we've had before. Canoeing does use your stamina. Mounting anything at all uses your stamina. Like, is there anything? What? Is there anything you can climb on top of that doesn't use your stamina?
Oh, what's
Also,
this?
this is cute. What is?
What's this?
What is?
What is?
What?
Oh,
What is?
Come and look at this. Come and look at this.
I'm coming. Is that
Oh, the
another?
hole.
Is that another god hole? I shouldn't call them god holes, but you know what I mean. So, for example, one of the things.
Look at the deer.
Does a boat really not use your stamina?
The canoeing stops using your stamina if you stop moving.
Commanding a boat. Do you get full stamina all the time you're commanding a boat?
I think so.
Oh, it's a weird bit of terrain, isn't it?
Cool, isn't it?
It's cool. So, for example, like this. I don't know if this is another bit of God-struck terrain, but it might be, because we keep coming across on the Epic servers, if I get off third person. We keep
You can
coming
refresh
across...
your stamina by, if you tap S and just stop for a moment, your stamina will refresh.
Yeah. Maybe it's the kind of boat. So because you're rowing in these ones, you're actually using like auto walk to propel it. Whereas in a boat with sails, you put the sails up and the boat moves itself. So maybe boats with sails don't use stamina, but boats that you row do, for example. But yeah, so we keep coming across bits of terrain like this, which a player could not make. Like this one is a 642 slope. Last stream we came across one that was like, what, 1300 slope or something? And for the most part, these seem to be the result of... This is why this episode's called Wrath of the Gods. These seem to be the result of events which no longer happen on the Epic servers, when missions and scenarios were completed, and the gods would sort of take it out on the land. So this is kind of what I meant about like God-struck terrain, and I assume that this is probably another example of it, because I don't think this is a natural formation.
There's another one further down that's smaller.
It's not as tidy as
Pretty
the
awesome,
one we saw last time.
No. Well, we're going to go and see an even neater one, if I don't lose us completely in our exploration. That is pretty cool. If we had terrain features like that on the Southern Freedom Isles, people would be, like, fighting to the death to get to have that bit deeded and to make cool stuff in and around that. Particularly now we've got jetties. Like a chasm like that, with jetties, you could finally actually build something, like, tucked into the chasm. How cool would that be? Have it sort of suspended over water for all these lava butts.
Oh yeah, there's another one, yeah.
So there is. Yeah, cart definitely does. Takes stamina to hover slightly, not in the saddle. Hi, Rainy Days, how you doing? Yeah, another babby one there. But so I gather these events no longer happen. on the Epic servers because it was doing things like destroying people's deeds, and stuff like that. But boats with sails don't use stamina, Wolf says. Yeah.
Oh, how are you?
So it is the. There is indeed a champion bear there. I don't suppose that's our mission at the moment, is it? Oh no, it's
No.
cloth pants.
Pants for everyone. Well, no
Pants for
pants for
everyone.
everyone. Foe wants all the pants.
But Foe doesn't even wear pants. Foe's pantsless.
We
Why does
don't-
Foe want pants?
We don't need to know why Foe needs pants. We just
Are
have
you
to
guys,
love Foe.
Are you guys going to keep wrapping round, or are we going to go back? Because I can see
I
there's
don't mind.
a
I'm just
team over
peeking.
there.
I'm just peeking.
Just peeking,
peeking.
just looking. Because
Little-
actually, where we want to be
Little
going,
peek.
Oh, there's a glowy thing on that slope.
Well,
there is, but I'm not climbing up for it.
No.
Let me go and have a look at a map. Every time I tab away, I sort of. What if the moment I look away is the moment somebody comes raiding?
Well, the bear's coming to have a nibble.
So I think we actually want to go just back the way we came now that we've had a little look. Oh, the champ bear came out to play. I see.
we found an upgrade.
What do you mean you found an upgrade? As in a boat?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to abandon these shortly. So they have. They found themselves a sailboat. There goes the champ bear.
Where are we headed then?
We actually want to be headed back that way. So the place that we were going to cross to originally is the way we want to go. I just wanted, since we were going to be out in boats anyway.
Which is that way. Just
Which
for
is
those
towards,
who
kind
might
of
not know.
towards the rift beam. Ish.
Cool.
I think. Although actually, I'm not sure it is that way because I think we've come further around this island than I thought. Let me.
I know where we are.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
looking on
Not,
the
it's
screen,
actually
though.
not towards the rift beam. It's back into the gap with the lava butts on your right. Interestingly, though, despite not having sails, I am now going slower, presumably because I'm going into the wind.
Yeah, they do seem to be affected by
No, I'm in a
wind.
canoe.
Doesn't make
Yeah.
much sense, but logic.
Somewhat. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something to do with the currents, or not the currents work that way. So sailing into a gale, we lose a couple of kilometres an hour in a canoe. Still.
When you say something to do with the currents, my brain sort of thinks of raisins. That's why I was laughing.
Damn it,
It's
Ruffle.
wild. It's wild in my brain.
I was going to make some kind of fruit cake
Hope
based
you
joke
got the
then, but you've ruined it.
Sorry.
Why is the boat called Hope You Got the Message?
We may never know.
We may never know.
That's just what it's called.
Do you know what? I'm looking at these and I'm being like, oh, I wanted willow sprouts for something. What did I want willow sprouts for? I wanted them on SFI, so never mind. But there do appear to be an awful lot of willow sprouts here if anybody likes willows.
Willows for bows.
Teeny tiny island over there is kind of cool as well. I think.
Willows are worse than olive trees, in my opinion, because they kill off other trees.
I think if the other trees are too close by. Hey, Buddha, how you doing? Made sense when Epic was meant to be periodically reset. So did Epic go through some resets before they stopped doing God-struck terrain? Like, or did they just never actually get round to doing the resets? It's just that was the intention originally. That is quite a cool little island over there. Also, there appears to be something on it, but I don't know if it's just a mob. Don't mind me chaotically sailing in the opposite direction of where I said we were going. I just kind of want to go see. Go see. If anybody else sees, like, more than 8 people in local, though, like, just use all your channel points to shout at us on stream. I'm sure somebody here would notice it, but I would certainly not be the first one to. Just so many different things that I'm kind of keeping an eye on. It's just horses. Horses and cows. Repeating, Scooter, you've got a sail. That's not fair.
No!
I like that one. Thank you. That's the perfect one. We can just listen to Calvert falling off a mountainside disembarking his own cart in perpetuity. This is a really, really small island. And that's literally all that's there. It doesn't even have a fancy cave on it. Boo.
It's not on this side. Maybe on the others, or
Well,
Meh. Brr.
I mean, that's less of an alert for danger kind of a sound. I just assume that that's cheering Ruffle on.
Huh?
Speaking of which,
Hey,
is everybody? I can see a boat. I can see 2 canoes. I'm missing a canoe though. Is that a canoe over there? Or has somebody gone round the island? I can see Scooter's doubling back to go and see what they can spot. There is another canoe over there. Who have we lost over this way?
is it me?
I
It's
don't know.
you.
It might be you. Is it you? Is it you? Of course it's you. There we go. It's Ruffle. Right. Okay. Back on track. Because we're going to go and see some even more awesome terrain if we can find our way up to it. Especially now the sun has gone down. But yeah, to go back to the earlier point, so we don't currently have like plans to put down a deed, but we're open to it. It's just putting a deed down on a PvP server comes with a lot of other complications, and what we're kind of enjoying doing is just exploring and experiencing to a degree, and we are trying to avoid PvP, but sometimes PvP comes whether we like it or not. But we're not really geared or set up for PvP, and it wasn't sort of the PvP experience that we came to experience, because you can't really do that on stream, I don't think. And conscious that we are in a PvP kind of a setting,
Meh. Brr.
we're also trying to actively avoid showing off players' deeds and things, whereas, you know, on Freedom, I do a lot of exploring of other people's spaces and admiring of their stuff, and there is a lot to admire here in the ways that people like create and defend their deeds, but it's not the kind of stuff that you should just go showing off on stream. So we're not. So we are very much trying to stick to the wilds and not trespass in spaces that we haven't been invited to. Meemers has lost her hunted status. I'm just going to slow down and let Ruffle catch up.
Sorry.
That's all right. I've got 3 canoes. I can see Scooter over there in his sailboat. Ruffle's just around there, so we'll just let her catch up with us.
Me and Tanner just singing in chat.
I know. It's probably why you're going so slow. Do you get a benefit of a passenger in a canoe, like you do in an R?
You might, because I'm
probably.
going
Probably
slow.
do, because they're rowers, right? So Ruffle is probably actually now going a bit slower for not having Scooter in hers.
we'll blame Scooter anyway. It seems to be a good tactic for most things in life.
Here I am.
You are. Rifts over here are interesting as well, because when a rift drops on the Epic servers, I don't know if it's different on Elevation. When a rift drops on Serenity, it then opens about 3 hours after it drops. So there was one point, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, where we had just kind of like put down sticks for the night and logged off, or some people had logged off, and then a rift spawned right next to us. And we were like, shit, now all of our stuff's going to be like in the rift zone, so we had to come back and move it all. Whereas, you know, on Freedom, when a rift drops, you get a couple of days' notice to not be in the thick of it. Not so over here. So there is often a rift open until enough people will get together to go and close it, because they just open so fast. And like anything, they take a bit of effort to close, particularly on quite a low population server. I imagine there's also, I mean, I haven't done a rift here, but I imagine there's also a certain amount of risk to being in a very kind of high profile space like a rift, because if all of a sudden there's a surge in the population on the server, I suppose you could be sermoning, but equally It could be a signal to the other kingdoms that you're all going to go and try and tackle a rift or a unique or something like that. And a rift, at least. I mean, it's a big shiny beam in the sky. It's not like anybody wouldn't know where you are if they know that you're if they know that you're off rifting. There's also a lot more uniques wandering around on these servers. I really wanted to. There was a dragon trundling around a few days ago, because there always are on these servers, it seems. And I kind of wanted to like film it for one of my warm-ups, but I didn't get an opportunity to. But given how rare it is to actually encounter them in the wild on freedom, because of course people go out specifically like taking hunting parties out, again I think in part owing to the very low population, there tend to be quite a number of uniques wandering around on any one of these servers at
They
any
just
point.
come and find you as well. Like, you don't have to look for them.
They come looking for you.
They just turn up, and you're like, turn around, and you're like, oh, hello.
But functionally, Bun, therefore there are more uniques wandering around in the wild. It's not that it's spawning them faster, but it's because they are not hunted the second they land. Because there is a much lower population, there are less people looking for them, less people hunting them, and also less people around able to actually take one down. There are therefore effectively many more uniques out in the wild on these servers than we would ever encounter on freedom, because there are multiples at any one time, often wandering around, whereas it is very rare for you to find more than one thing, more than one unique active and not penned at a time on SFI, and you probably won't be the one to find it unless you're hunting them. Occasionally I've come across a newly spawned one in the wild on the Southern Freedom Isles. You can encounter them much more readily here, and as Ruffle says, sometimes they'll come and find you. So this is the point that we were going to cross to originally. I think this is probably as good a place as any, because we can follow roads from here to the bit that I want to go to. So we're going to go just the other side of this dip, and I guess we're going to beach near this crocodile lair.
Don't mind me, I'll be there soon.
And leave these boats behind for any nefarious purpose, I suppose, that anybody can think of. This is also quite small, I realise. Don't think it's quite as small as some of the others. Yeah, we could have just sailed right through up to that bit, couldn't we? But I didn't, so here I am. And Ruffle and Scooter are just catching up with us. First no-gump you've ever seen in Wulfmaer on Serenity. Yeah, we found several no-gumps just trapped in caves from the Christmas spawns on Serenity. I haven't found other kinds of things here, but I know that there are other kinds of things here sometimes when missions spawn them. I'd seen quite a few no-gumps in arenas when GMs spawn them, but obviously I've never seen them outside of an arena, so I've only ever seen GM spawned Valray mobs. And the no-gumps that we found here, in fairness, those were GM spawned, but they've been mission spawned, like Drake spirits and things like that. And at some point, if a mission spawns another one, I'll go and see if we can find some on stream, or we might just encounter one still left out in the wild. So Taro and Wolf, you want to be over on this side with us, because we're going in this direction. And when Ruffle and Scooter catch up with us, we'll go. Ruffle, I see, had started going around the other way. Right, let's go. Almost a full round on your knitting, Tantail. What, while you were passenger in the boat? Well, you know what? You know what? I should probably leave my shark behind. Sod shark. I forget that I'm carrying those things, and they're bloody heavy.
Random
That's a weird
hedges.
shadow. Look at the weird shadows on that mountainside. don't know if it's just where the light's coming from right now, but it kind of looks like there's hollows in the mountainside. Just going to let people catch up because we're going to start pulling things around here. Although apparently that lion's going after Ruffle because Ruffle's wandered again.
Oh, you did. Oh, you and Tantail as well. Tantail, come back.
Where did you guys all go?
Tantail, turn round and run back.
I can film it if you. No, don't let it out, Scooter. I don't want to film it. If I come across one in the wild and I can find a safe spot, then maybe I will film some uniques just trundling around in the wild for a warm up for one of these. But I don't want to go. Don't want to go tempting fate. Have we got everybody back now? The only place that I have found uniques easier to find than they are on Serenity is on the test server, because on the test server you can spawn in, you can run for about 5 minutes and find 3 dragons just hanging out in the desert. And then they will come for you and they will eat you on the test server. Right, have we got Meemers, Wolf, Tan, Mumin, Scooter, Taro? I haven't got Ruffle. Where's Ruffle?
Here.
Are you? Did I miscount it? Oh, it's because you're so tiny. You're so small, you were entirely
It's
hidden behind
true.
Wolf.
I am very small.
So small. Soz.
In
I mean,
height, anyway.
I'm not exactly on a very tall horse myself, but I think I'm on a slightly bigger than yours one than yours. I mean, mine's not babby. Are the rifts harder? It's hard to tell. It feels like things hit you harder over here. I don't know if that is actually true or if it's just that we're less well equipped. Oh, he's a rooster. Hi, friend. But certainly the lack of players able to assemble in one place for rifts makes them more difficult. I mean, rifts frequently have to be closed here by sort of a handful of players and their alts, rather than the kinds of numbers that we get on Southern Freedom Isles or the Northern Freedom Isles.
I've done rifts on release with 4 people. I've done one
Yeah.
with almost just 2 people for the whole thing. So
Yeah, I have also done them on Freedom with very, very few people. Not recently. So I don't know that they're much harder in that way, except that I guess they are consistently harder in as much as there are consistently fewer people for rifts here, whereas on the Freedom servers they tend to go through seasons of people doing lots of rifts and then people not really doing many rifts
Big
at all.
snake.
There is a snake. It's only a little snake, unless I'm missing a much bigger snake.
Oh no, it looked much bigger from where I was standing.
Hey.
I'm on a very small horse, you see, so everything looks bigger.
Perspective shots. Right. Sorry, bear with me. I'm just trying to get my bearings to make sure that I don't take us the wrong way. Okay, so we want to go that way. All right, we're just going to follow this road for a little bit. Let's go past the champion scorpion. It's not that we can't take it, but we don't need to. So let's go. Mushroom. Oh, we're on Badger, right? But yeah, I couldn't tell you if things are actually harder on here, but it certainly feels like they hit you harder. But on the other hand, you've also got the epic curve, which helps you in some ways. But I think you certainly feel it less at higher skills than you do at the lower skills. Carrying on up here, I think. I hope.
Oh, bloody, there's a troll behind me.
Carry on then. Don't be stopping.
Okay.
See his club going. Also, I should look where I'm going. Am I going the right way? Yes, probably. Probably.
Who knows?
I'm sure it's fine. I think all I have to do is follow the bloody road, and yet every time I get to a bend in the road, I'm like, am I going the right way?
Oh, I've been here.
Phew.
I didn't mean to come here. I just have been here.
Let
Oh.
those guys just catch up.
Hang on. I seem to have lost everybody. Oh, hang on. No, that's because the road went. Oh, I'm confused.
You lost us. You just
I
carry on the road. Did you get turned around and go the other way up the road?
I don't know. I've followed the road, and then there was a guard tower, and I turned left at the guard tower.
We're still on a 3-tile wide road with slate up the middle.
No, I've not. I've lost that road.
I'll go find you. I think I know where you are.
See, so it's not just me who gets lost when we're following the main road. It's fine. It's fine.
I was following the road, and then it didn't. It stopped being a road.
I kind of feel
Did you
compelled to go repairing these things when I find them, you know. Let's just go and see what state of repair this is in. And also, are we on a deed? No, we are not on a deed.
Ah, I've lost the road completely.
This is in perfect repair.
Ah, hang on. I can see the road now. Hang on.
Are you near the guard tower?
I'm near the guard tower. I just trying to find a way back to the guard tower to go back to the road because I've gone down the different path down.
Near Yard People 106. We're literally just down the hill from that. We're east of that tower.
Oh, it's one of those. It's the problem is, you see, there's a willow tree, you see, and it blocked my view. So I was following the path, the road still, and the road went right. And so I kept, I kept carried straight on.
Little bitty pigtails.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, so everybody, all right. Yeah.
Oh. You're going to have to talk for me for a minute.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong?
Oh, that's a huge beastness over there.
A what? Oh, yeah, it is quite standout, isn't it?
Hmm.
What?
Are we going to continue following the
Beehive.
road?
I think we are. Sorry, there's a huge what?
Beehive.
Beehive
It's a huge beehive.
in a tree.
Yeah. Normally you can't spot them because they're like covered in foliage and stuff. But this one is very obviously
I see
visible.
them all
one.
the time, although I can't see this one. I think we are following this road, yes. Yep. The next time we get to a bend, we are no longer following the wide road. We're going to go another way. Don't look closely, Bun. Enjoy from afar.
You disgusting pig.
Who's calling the champion scorpion names? Is it still following us?
Yep. As is its friend.
Oh.
Eh.
No, that's a normal scorpion. Or have you still got the champ? Oh, you have got the champ up ahead.
Yeah,
Shall we maybe take the champ then? Because we are going uphill for a little way.
It's fine. It's just following me. It likes me.
It's going to really like pinching your butt in a minute.
No, thank you.
Will we stop and take it, she says. Just completely ignore me.
I didn't
Oh,
ignore you. I said it's fine.
But it's not going to be fine when we get to the top, and then we've got like a train of scorpions and bears and everything else. Because we're just going to keep collecting more things on the way up. Like this buddy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, now we've got 2 scorpions up here.
Three scorpions up here.
4 scorpions.
You've advanced
Oh,
on
yeah.
4 scorpions.
4 scorpions.
Ouch! That hurt a bit. I'm just gonna step aside a moment.
Are you? It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine, she says.
It's fine. Well, it would have been fine if there'd been more road. But there wasn't. So, if we'd kept going, it would have been fine.
Until we
It's
had to
the
stop to
stopping.
check our direction or anything.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
Well, we are not going to continue up that way, I don't think. Now seems like an excellent time to tab away for a second. Meemers, can you remember how to get to that place that you found before? Because you found a way in, right? But there are a lot of ways that we might go in here. And I don't know if you remember which way was the way in or not. What would help if I was helping, wouldn't it? Okay, so Meemers is going to take the lead from here on out. We're going to follow Meemers. Go for it, Meemers. You're in charge. Then you don't have to rely on my pathfinding. What? Yes, we can bandage first. Who is ill? I don't know if I can even do anything useful yet. What can I do, if anything? I can give you stamina. I don't yet have whatever the mag heal is, I'm afraid. I don't think, unless it's something I have to do on a person. You know, for somebody who's just become a priest, I have been really poor at actually looking at what I can do. Is Focus Will the one that heals you? I thought mag actually had a heal.
I think that's what it's called, isn't it?
Is it? Maybe. Let's find out. All this time of having a mag priest, my mag priest is literally only ever used for strong wall. So there's a whole other bit of worm that I'm going to get to learn about.
See, I was right. Yeah. I like when I know things.
Stamina, though. Well, there we go. Evidently, I do have my little mag heal, but we also have. I'm not the only one who has priested, so we do actually also have a faux priest with us. But we are very, very newly priested, so we're not yet snuff. Oh, more scorpion friends. Hello.
No, bye, Scorpion.
Yeah. So Focus Will is the heal. Meemers has got her bearings. So when we've taken this one out, and it sounds like somebody's fighting either a wolf or a hellhound. Right. Someone's still fighting. Is that Scooter? I'm gonna. Oh no, Scooter's there. Wait, who's fighting? Is somebody in trouble? Ooh, hello. Let's not go in there. Right, okay. We're following Meemers. Meemers is in charge. We're gonna go see something awesome. If we can find it.
A train of goblins.
It's not a train of goblins. Not this time. Yeah, I'm not very high channeling yet, Bun, because I have only just priested. You know what? I'll show you. I'm not precious about these things. What am I up to? Although I was pleasantly surprised to discover that it is much easier training channeling on a mag priest than it is on most. What am I even looking for? Religion. My channeling is 28.
Oh, you'll
So we're going to be
soon,
going
don't worry.
uphill for a little bit. We probably do want to take some of these things out. Ruffle, where are you off to? You repairing guard towers?
Yeah, I like to check them. This one's fine.
Right. Following the Meemers. Following the Meemers. Who's hopefully not going to lead us into a trap. It doesn't really scan, does it? Oh, there's a kitty cat.
We got you.
You
Did
got,
you see?
You got.
I got
I
you.
did not see. I did not see.
Got you.
Wait. You did not get me. Ruffle put
did?
stuff in her pockets is. There's no got me. Ruffle got some cochineal. I haven't got a Ruffle got me. Tips and eyes. How long ago was that? Cheeky. Do you know what? That's not showing in my event window at all, unless I've just scrolled right past it. Oh, there it is. There it is. And I thought you got me with kisses. Right, I've lost Meemers. Where's Meemers? Did you carry on up, Meemers? Have we got everybody else caught up now? Have they gone on up? Okay. I think we're lagging behind. So, out of interest, since I was on a horse at the time, was I in motion when you got me? And is there a falling over animation when you're on a horse? Because we know
Yes.
that there actually is one.
You did do something.
More testing required. Right, if we see any snow piles. I see somebody's already at the snow piles. So I was delighted to discover on stream, only a few months ago, after all this time in Worm, that there is a falling over animation, and I didn't quite believe Ruffle when she told me there was, so we had to go testing it to find out. But then we discovered that there are also falling over animations whilst mounted on other things. So now I'm I want to see what the falling over animation looks like on everything that I could possibly be on. But it doesn't work if you're in motion at the point that somebody gets that hit on you. And it doesn't work if you're in the middle of an idle animation.
Did you hear that? No, I think he stopped.
Hear what?
Oh, just there was some accompaniment in the background.
Was it a McRuffle accompaniment?
Mm-hmm.
I missed it. I'm sorry to say.
Where are we going?
I'm trying to find where Meemers has gone because I don't actually know.
Meh.
Meemers is here with the rest of us.
Brr.
Yes.
Where are you?
But the rest of you, I mean, I'm with the other half of the party. I've got Taro and Tantail and Wolf. We're just catching up with you.
Ah.
And Mr. Kiddles
The
as well.
rest of us. Look, it's so pretty.
Ah, Mr. Tiddles and Fluffykins. Many cats.
Okay. We're still following Meemers.
Oh, off the
Maybe.
beaten track now.
We are off the beaten track. We're going to find out.
Well,
Next
technically, it's not a
question is,
beaten track yet. It's definitely a.
are we going to
a
be able to
road.
find our way back out? Did you pick up another sheep, Ruffle, having had to abandon your previous one?
No.
Or is that Tantail's sheep? Bloody hell.
Wow.
What the... Holy crap. Okay. Well done, Meemers. You found it.
Wow.
What? I mean, it's a good thing Calvert's not with us, because he would be having kittens. Let's, let me see if I can get to a better vantage point, because, oh my god, look at that.
I think Meemers about to have kittens as well behind him.
Meh. Brr.
Oh, you know what? I might as well. Yeah, look at that.
I wonder what the red thing is.
It's a jackal lodestone, I think.
Whoa.
How big is that slope? How cool is that? Also, how the hell do you get down into it?
A mine, probably.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of mine entrances, but God, look at it. It's unreal. Can I even find a tile border to mouse over? That's 1455 slope.
1,426.
Yeah, I want to know what one of those slopes is. Oh my god. Thankfully, I'm on horseback, so that. Oh, you know what?
It's-
I don't care how on horseback I am. That's making me feel. I'm like, I can't fall off there, but.
Yeah, normally I feel pretty
how do I
steady on a
back up?
horse, but today I'm like,
How do I,
oh,
how do I
oh.
back
Yeah.
up? How do I back up? I'm just going to back up because that's horrifying. I think it's also because since I discovered that you can actually ride horses off buildings, suddenly steep, sharp drops don't feel quite as safe on horseback as they used to. And sometimes you can use it to your advantage, but that very much, I think because it's so steep, it feels like riding off the side of a building, so it feels like I absolutely could walk this horse off it. And I don't want to. But, oh my god, how cool. Cool would this ship be if we had this? If we had this on any of our servers? Like, you could hold a whole impelong down there and it would be a blast.
What's wrong?
Oh, and instead of back, I didn't hold it.
I wonder what happened then. I was like, what?
What happened? What happened is that when Calvert. Fuck, I just did it again. What happened is that when Calvert watches this on catch up, he's gonna really enjoy. It's because I'm on a bloody corner. Look at that. He's gonna really enjoy how much I kept freaking myself out on that drop. Bloody hell.
I can't actually see where you even are.
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, there you are.
Oh my god. Ah. So Tantail says you can see how the original road was butchered. Meemers knows the way down, so we can go down. We can go down. All right, let's where is Meemers? Let's go find Meemers, and maybe we'll see what it looks like from the bottom when it feels slightly less horrific to be peering over the edge. Do you know what? This one. This is not that far down at all. This one feels much better. This is only a few hundred down. That does not make me queasy at all. But that back there, you can see where the road was broken. Actually, look at that. Right, we're going back up. You're on the edge of your seat. I kept walking over the edge of my. I have never had vertigo in Worm before, but my god, did I have it there. See, now that would be an awesome place to have a deed, even on a PvP server, maybe especially on a PvP server, but, you know, it's not like anybody wouldn't know exactly where you are. I'm following Mumin. I think I'm following the wrong person. Let's just... up and around, Meemers says. I like how in order to get down, we've got to go up quite a way more. Like, seriously, that kind of terrain, I would kill for that kind of terrain to exist on the Southern Freedom Isles, but I guess none of us would like the way that that was created. But, you know, if, like, maybe if when they spawn new servers, they could just make a couple of, like, really kind of epic bits of terrain like that. I guess somebody would deed it on day one and they would never let that deed drop. So maybe it wouldn't be that great, but fill it with water and float up. That would take a heck of a lot of water, Tuplex. I don't know. They couldn't shoot us from up top, I don't think, Bun, because we couldn't actually mouse over stuff down there. So I think it is actually tall enough that you'd be out of range. But certainly you would be trapped down there.
They could shoot us from up there.
What, with bows and arrows?
Yep.
Even though they can't mouse over you to target you?
You use a spyglass.
I didn't pull a spyglass out to see if you could spy that far, but I guess you probably could, yeah.
Have you all gone north, by the way?
Well, I am once again following Mumin. I don't know if Mumin's still following Meemers. Or if we've all left Meemers behind somewhere. I see Meemers. Right, Meemers is over the other side. I think we've gone the wrong way, guys. Oh, I just backed up to an edge. Do not like.
I'm
Do not lie.
confused. Am I following the right people or not?
No, Meemers is over this way. I think I followed Mumin and you guys followed me. But it's actually round this way.
Then
That's it, up and round. Past all of the animal spawners. I mean, you could trebuchet us all. I imagine that the aiming right with war machines into that hole would also be quite hard. But the point is, a bit of
Into the
terrain like
cave?
that is so visible on the map. Aha! A bit of terrain
but
like that is so visible on the map.
did you initially go north? Asking
Have
for a
you
friend.
lost us, Ruffle?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I've no idea. I'm still by the cave entrance, so I haven't gone in. I'll come back and see if I can spot you in just a second. But yeah, I mean, like that terrain, once you know that it's there, you can see it on the map from a fucking mile away. So you would never be able to keep a base location like that secret. I've got a Scooter. Ruffle, are you with anyone at all, or are you by yourself?
The only person I can see in local is you.
Okay. That's because everybody else has just stepped into a cave. So I'm just going to come up to higher ground.
I thought that I was following people, but then I lost everyone.
there are lots of
I can
willow
see you.
trees.
I can see you. I can see you. So you're just at the top of a hill to the east of me. So come west down the hill. Could have taken that opportunity to drop a light token.
That's where you went. I thought you went north, you see. So I was just like, where did you go? I see you. Awesome.
I was gonna snowball you, but then you stopped nicely. So there you go.
Ah! Sorry.
Just dropped a ball of light in your face. Right down
I
here.
really hate light tokens. I really hate them. They hurt my eyes. I don't like them.
Snowballs for you then. Right
Oh.
down here. This way. This way. All right. Let's go. Whoop. Which way do we
I
go
need to put a fan on. I am warm.
from here?
Go right.
Okay. Yeah. Turning right. Is everybody with us? No.
Yes.
It's okay.
No. Yes. I don't know. What's the right answer?
If you can't see somebody, Ruffle, the answer is no, everybody is not with us. Yeah, like, you know, I mean, so there seems to be a couple of 2 or 3 styles of having bases on PvP. You've got the people who have them right out in the open, kind of like very defensible, very obvious, and there's no kind of like trying to hide that they're there. Then there's the people who go to great lengths to try and hide that their deed is there at all and make it near invisible to the naked eye. And then you've got some kind of people on the kind of in between where their deed is not particularly obscured, but they also like don't draw attention to it, and maybe doesn't have kind of, you know, roads pointing straight at it, or they've done things with the surrounding terrain to try and make it slightly less obvious on things like map dumps. But oh my god, we really are down here. It feels like we needed to go way further down than that. Walhalla. Let's just check. We are not on the deed here. We are not. I want to know how big. I just dropped into a cave. Surprise cave! Surprise cave with a battering ram in it. But thankfully, no mobs. We've got rift resources down here as well. I wanna know which was the biggest one. It's got to be one of those, right? I want to know what the biggest slope is because it was horrifying. Horrifying from up there. So while they're
The 1500,
all flying,
1500 one is probably.
No, I reckon we've got bigger.
On the side we were on, it's 1500.
Well, 1452 there. There were higher ones, I'm sure. Which side did we come on? We were up there, weren't we? Maybe 1500 is as high as it gets.
Yeah, I mean, there's a 155 one here.
that goes down. Why does it still go down? No, there's a 2083 slope there. I knew there was a bigger one.
Wow.
It's crazy. 2,126 there.
Yeah, I just found one the same as that.
2,319 there. And the advance on 2,319. That might be.
No.
That might be as steep as it goes. It's unreal.
I like that there's even a little area where you can grow rice and stuff down here.
Wait, have they dug it deep enough that you get down to water?
Yeah, if you there's a bit
Is that down that slope?
that's on the north
there is.
side.
Oh, so the red was a hoter. I thought it was going to be a jackal lodestone, but that was the hoter. That's the red light that somebody was asking about. I'm imagining that, right? Jackal lodestones do give off a reddish glow, I think. You accidentally made an 1800 slope on Delhi and had to get... How did you do that? Was that in a mine? One? Or did you do that above ground? Because certainly you can do that in a mine. There is indeed a little spot for a rice paddy. Or reeds or something. It's just... I love it. But also it makes me feel ill. In a mine, yeah.
Get down. Oh, here we go.
Super cool.
Oh, it was coming up, back up again. Okay.
Like, that's the tile border. That's how steep this is, that the tile border is, like, 3 walls, 4 walls high. Ugh! I stuck my head in a mountain! Whoops. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah,
Let's come back out of that, shall we?
I can see Sol.
Super cool. Like, I would love to have this kind of awe-inspiring terrain exist anywhere else.
Oh, I can see fish.
But it's really cool that it exists here at all, because I'd never seen anything like it. And I don't even think I've seen pictures on the forum of these. Like the first time we came across one of these last stream, and it was. I mean, that was pretty awesome, but it wasn't as awesome as this. Like, I genuinely did not know what I was looking at.
It's very
Imagine
weird.
the archery towers. Sorry, go on.
I say it's very weird to be able to see. I'm looking through the mountain and I can see fish swimming around the Sol.
I like that this comes with its own cats as well. Like, down at the basin here, you just got a load of slow wild cats. I mean, you're not short of space down here. It's almost like a GM version of, like, an inverse Wand of the Seas. Like, these things seem to just punch a hole in the terrain. These are not player-made, no. So, what we were told last stream when we found something a little bit like this is that there used to be when missions on Epic contribute to scenarios. So if you've ever actually read the kind of the blurb and the gumph around missions and listened to things like sermons where it tells you that the gods are moving around in Valray and stuff on Epic, that actually means something, because missions contribute to scenarios, and the gods are in competition with one another, and player actions can help them achieve their goals faster. And so I understand what used to happen is on the Epic servers, Buddha was saying earlier, it went hand in hand with when the intention was that these would reset quite regularly, like Jackal, I guess. But in the olden days on the Epic servers, when a scenario finished, then I guess the gods would take out their wrath on the terrain So this is God-struck terrain, effectively, and it's not a mechanic that's in place anymore because it was doing stuff like squashing people's deeds. But so the server didn't spawn like this, and this isn't player made because you can't make this as a player. Like it is impossible to make. But this is sort of this is something that happened to the terrain while the server was active. I know, it's crazy, right? And awesome. I can see why they had to stop doing it, but I think the effects of it are awesome. Like the impact on terrain, which is why I was saying I would love to see, like, maybe they could do something like this on Jackal. Maybe they did. I didn't actually go to the last Jackal because I thought there was going to be another one coming soon after. But I can see why you wouldn't want to drop those kinds of events on player deeds. You get a lot of very disgruntled people. But it would be awesome to have a server spawned and then like have some kind of Clash of the Titans effect on some of the terrain so that places like this were discoverable.
It's like you're living on Populous 2.
Hmm.
For anyone who's that old.
Or Populous 1, even if.
Yeah, this is very cool.
Oh yeah, I found the hole you fell down.
Oh yes, this one. It's because I was just riding across the grass from that way, and I was like, "Whoops, that's a cave."
I
Do
thought it because
actually
of the
go and
walnut trellis.
Stick my head in a greenish cart. That's cute. What is
There's like,
how
there's like a
collapsed?
great,
How
there's like
collapsed
a
is
great
this?
trellis in the entrance somehow. I'm not sure.
I can't stick my head through walls, so I think because this is there you go. It's reinforced all the way to there. So for anybody that doesn't know, if you're somebody who likes going and sticking your head through reinforced through cave walls, you probably do already know this. But you can't really put your head through a cave wall within about 2 tiles of a reinforced tile or an ore vein. So you can only go and do it to see if there's more caves beyond, if you've got at least a couple of tiles of unreinforced cave to do it in, and that one is pretty much reinforced throughout. I haven't got my lantern lit, but I suppose I kind of don't need one anymore because as long as I don't drop one of these in Ruffle's face, I can just sort of make my own now.
Yeah, I made such a delicate noise when you did it.
Do you know what? I kind of want to do it again just so that I can clip that and add it to my channel point redeems. There we go. Is it less offensive when it's in my inventory? I think it is a lot less bright in my inventory, in fairness. It's just when you drop them, they're like bam bright.
Still really bright.
Really? Are you finding it that bright? I guess it probably
I
doesn't
can
look
cope
as
with it.
bright.
I can cope
for
with it in your
you,
inventory.
Like,
just
because you're
don't.
not getting the glare off it in the same way.
It's still really bright.
I'm surprised if it's that much brighter than a lantern, but I guess it kind of must be. Right, turn away, Ruffle. Cover your eyes. Like, I can see that if you sort of, like, if I come out of third person, like, those can get quite bright when you're up close to them, and particularly if you encounter several of them together, because you can create these. They only cost like 5 favor, so you can create clusters for them, and then it does become this, like, orb of light. So they are quite kind of bright up close in first person, but
Even looking at it on the stream is like, ah.
I see.
I know, but I looked away on my.
Well, I'm looking at my own horse's backside. Sorry about that. I was trying. Do you know what? This is so steep that I can't look up there without risking an accidental horse prawn shot. But I mean, it is so high up. Not so high up though that like that would only be like, I don't know, 2/3 of a scream if we're talking in kind of Lara Croft heights. For anybody who used to play early Tomb Raider games, I used to measure a thing with my brother that we used to do. Don't ask me why. We used to measure the drops in terrain because of course she had no kind of mouse over on the tiles. You'd measure the drops by how many screams she got out of Lara before she hit the bottom. So that's how you knew what the highest drops were in the game, by how many screams you got. And in fairness, in Tomb Raider terms, I think this would probably only be about a scream, maybe a bit less than a scream. And if we leapt off the top like we did off Dragonfang, we would not get very, very far through the air, I think, with our little legs going before we went splat. But it is still very, very epic for what is effectively like 1 or 2 tiles. Most of this is just a single tile up there. Have I seen the deer statue? No. Is there a deer hoter around as well? I saw the other hoter. There's the one over there.
I guess there must be a rift down here as well at some point.
Yeah, there's certainly been a rift near here because there's a load of resources. Right, where is Meemers? There's Ruffle. Is that Memes? All right, let's go see what Memes is talking about. I kind of wonder if these rock tiles here, some of these used to open up into caves as well. Oh, that is quite a hole. Ooh.
Oh.
This feels like a place that you'd have a cult. But it's just a
Okay.
deer hoter. Hoters would be good for kind of cultish lighting though, right? Is indeed a boat cave. So I guess at some point there must have been tunnels connecting this actually out to the coast. But I guess those are probably long gone. I can't. This water is unfortunately too deep to actually ride through and look. But
You could see one of the boats. Not this one though. It says please don't steal.
but I don't think there's anywhere to take the boats. Is my point. I imagine that whatever tunnels led out of here are probably long collapsed. But tell you what, let's. Ooh, I very cleverly disembarked in a deer. Let's just go and have a nosy. But I don't think that these are going to go anywhere. Certainly not water-wise. Although this is going for a little way.
Surprisingly, all these boats are
That's
undamaged.
the end of that line. Well, things decay really very, very slowly in caves, so I'm not surprised, to be honest. Because boats are already very slow decay, generally. But caves sometimes preserve things way, way longer than you'd expect, so it's always quite difficult in a cave to know just how long abandoned it is. I don't know if originally there was a tunnel going through here, but we are far enough out of reinforced stuff that we could look. So there you go. So there's like a bit of a tunnel going on round that way, but I don't know how much further it would go. Certainly, I don't imagine there's some ore veins there. I don't think there's anywhere near enough tunnel intact that we could mine our way back out to the coast from in here. So I suspect that this hasn't been used in a long time. Can we see through this side? Not really. Plenty of slate down here, though. What's around this one? It's another dead end. He is right. A boat mine, on the one hand, makes this much, much more accessible if you're going to have it as an active deed. But it also makes it that much more vulnerable, right? Because if there's a way for you to get out, there's another way for other people to get in. So plenty of iron and slate. Another random bit of a tile over there. But I'm not seeing much beyond. Oh. There is a little bit of cave beyond that way. But not masses. Well, this was fun. I'm glad we came here. Because this is even more awesome than I thought it was going to be. However, we cannot move in and set ourselves up a nice little cult in the basement. Because we would be sitting ducks. But it's very cool. I'm being PM'd on stream.
Oh. Don't open that.
There you go. Now I've opened it. So there's your PvP smack talk. They're coming for your Ruffle.
Yay! Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Thanks. That's just what she likes. Seriously though, this is so fucking awesome. I'm surprised actually that there isn't an epic portal here. I expected to find epic portals all over Epic, and they just kind of aren't.
Crim, will you copy it to me?
What, the message?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
In game or on Discord? Where do you want it?
Either.
Okay, let's pop it on Discord for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're
Look,
welcome.
I'm famous. Look, Mom, I'm famous.
Now they know your name. Okay. Right, Meemers, how the hell do we get back out of this hole? And have we got everybody? Or have we left? Wait, have I got everybody? Also, Meemers is a little bit injured. Meemers, Tantail, Wolf, Scooter, Taro. There's Ruffle and her sheep. And Mumin. That's everybody, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is everybody. All right. So Meemers is going to show us the way back out. Hopefully. So I'm sure Meemers' sense of direction is better than mine. And I tabbed away from team. Even this bit is like crazy. Like these are 800 slopes and they're still ridiculous. I mean, the graphics are so stretched, the tile borders are like an entire tile size. They're immense, but awesome. So it's weird that this path is slanty. Like, is there a reason that the path is slanty? Did somebody just decide they wanted to make a slanty path? Because this would bug me no end.
They might have not had a choice depending on the slope.
Oh yeah, I suppose
guess.
because once it was made, I mean, that does beg the question, like, how the hell did they do this? Because you can't modify these slopes, right? There's a limit to the slopes that you can work in. So how the hell did somebody make a route down to this when they can't touch the slopes? And those like slope limits are even more punishing on Epic than they are on Freedom. Have I? Ah, we're going in a cave as well.
I'm just glad that I'm not alone because I may never make it out of that hole again if I was there by myself.
On the other hand, you'd live an
Like, I
epic
live
life
here
in your
now.
little hole. Yeah, till somebody came to kill you, you'd have a wonderful time down there because it's pretty awesome.
I live here now with 300 sheep and just me.
Yeah, hence the mine. I mean, so maybe that was largely a natural formation, those fissures, because we have seen those fissures elsewhere. So maybe they just mined down to a point on the fissure where they could then make it traversable in some way. Because I suppose you can't modify slopes by digging or surface mining, but you can dirt drop to make something more manageable. So I guess you can modify it in that way. You just can't dig down at all. Through a mine, Avel Corona. There is a mine route down. But I'm glad that Meemers knew where she was going because I might have wandered around for ages trying to find my way in. Is anybody behind Wolf, or is Wolf the tail end of the party? She says, walking into another wall.
I'm behind Meemers.
Okay, I think everybody else is up ahead of me, but I'll do another count when we just get out. When exiting the cave,
And
go left.
Mumin is
Meemers
behind me.
says. Okay, and I've got Wolf behind me, and I'm behind Mumin, so maybe that is everybody. Maybe we're good.
Maybe we should get clear of all the willow trees, then we can see you people easier.
Or we could just assemble at the mine entrance. It is getting a little bit late though, so I suppose we're sort of getting towards that time where we need to get to somewhere we can find our way back from to build a portal. Can we... Hang on, let me have a look at a map. Okay, so I think we want to get back down, kind of just back down to the coast at least, because then we'll know where we are, whereas if we try and stop up here, people like me and Ruffle are going to get lost the next time we try and log in and go somewhere. So if we can head south, back south, down to the coast, maybe we can follow this road round and down. Or are we needing to go... We're needing to go up, Meemers? If we have to go up before we go down, we can do that. Just ultimately, in the longer term, we want to head south, I guess. But maybe we need to wiggle around some routes to get back out. The way we came is not a problem, I don't think. We just want to sort of... There's a big mess of like roads around here. So as long as ultimately we get our way back down to kind of the coast. Good night, rainy days. Yeah, it's coming up for bedtime for us as well because it's a weeknight. Which is why we don't run these ones anywhere near as late as I do the ones at the weekends.
It's like it's cedar season. Not cedar. Maple season.
Oh, are they all seeping? Num num num. I tell you what, one maple season is enough for any wormian for their entire worm career. I went to town on the first maple season that I did anything at all, and I still haven't gotten through all of the maple I collected that first time. All of the syrup.
I still collect more, even though I've never used it all up.
Why? Just because you got like the urge to because it's there because you have to. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got everybody. I love these kitty cats. These ones are ones that I want to take home and breed, but obviously not on this server. But slow wild cats. They've got just the right kind of coloration of fur. I used to have a silver Norwegian forest cat, and they remind me of my silver Norwegian forest cats because they're bigger and they're bulkier and they're just that right kind of shade of silver. So I desperately want to breed myself some slow wild cats and see if I can get one that's got the permanently tame thing, so I don't accidentally kill it. Hello, Josh. How you doing? Hello, Nightmare. They're coming to take me away. Well, that's all right because we're not on elevation, Nightmare. So hopefully not. Decent foraging skills too. You throwing snowballs at me again?
No.
Outrageous. Do you know what? I got snowballs in my inventory and then I forgot to use them on anybody. Don't make me deploy a light token in your face. You know, I'm not going to throw them at Meemers. Meemers
What's
is being good.
Like, again?
Yeah. So you can be like, ah! Just like that. So pretty. So pretty.
Oh.
Hey, there's a bit of coast.
Don't mind me. The road was not where I expected the road to be.
Happens to me all the time. Have we lost some people?
No,
that's
just
the
trying
tower
to find
guard.
the way down.
Are you behind us,
can see
Ruffle,
that
or
you
are
all
you
went-
ahead?
You all kind of went down, and then I didn't find the way down. So
hang up, guys. We've once again lost Ruffle. She's ruffled herself.
Oh, champion wolf over
now
here.
I'm stuck on a hill. I was following someone.
Are you
Hello,
following?
bird, be back.
Are you following the highway?
No.
We'll go back
We
to
are
the
now
highway.
on the three tiled road. It's not highway, but on the 3 tile
Going
wide
back
road again.
to the highway would involve knowing where the highway is.
I can see Meemers.
I can see a shrine.
Yeah, I wish there were more variations on the dog's Aval Corona as well. Like that seems like
I'm next to a shrine.
Easy one. I'm coming back up, but it's very slow. So
It's
everybody
called
else is
Long
just
Home
hanging
of
on.
Despair. And I've got a troll and a bear as buddies.
So, if you wanted to come for Ruffle now, you know precisely where she is on the map. Whoever's
yeah,
watching.
I'm at
Can you see a guard
long
tower?
home of despair.
Can you see a guard tower called At Last 18 if you mouse over anywhere?
Can you tell her where it is? Then we can find her.
Or an archery tower where you are?
Nope.
It could be anywhere.
I could be anywhere. Maybe they've already taken me away.
I don't know which way we came down as well. I'm the worst person to have come back to look for you. But you can see some snow piles, so you're probably not that way because you'd have had them. We've still got her in local though, so she can't be that far. Meemers is just going back up the way we came. See if she
Yeah,
can
but I
spot
kind
you.
of. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work.
Well, if you're still moving, can you
I'm
back
not
up
moving.
the way
I'm
that you
standing
came?
still.
Okay, so Tan hasn't got me. Wait, what do you mean I'm not in local anymore? I'm in local for you guys, aren't I? Oh, I'm not for Tantail. I don't know where Tantail is, but Tantail's the only one I don't have in local.
I'm bored of fighting this troll. Right. Are you near the water?
We were just coming down to the water, yes.
I can
Meemers
get
is
to
just
water.
zigzagging back up.
I see the water.
Ah, so
Okay.
you're ahead of us.
Oh, how did I manage that?
Get to the water then. Right,
I was
Meemers.
following someone.
Meemers, come back down.
I think I was following Scooter.
Oh, that's never a good plan, is it?
We should have just told her to go to the water from the beginning. Right. We're coming. We're coming. We're going to come catch up with you. I'm going to try not to
I don't know
book
where
it
anyone else is at the
all way
water.
Oh
down.
yeah,
I'm at
I see
the
a troll.
water.
You forgot which side Serenity is on. What do you mean? It's part of the Epic servers. It's one of the home servers on the Epic cluster.
Oh, someone just went past. Hey.
Don't know which
I'm
way I
not
go from here, so
alone.
I'm just going to let Meemers come catch up.
Right.
I can see Scooter.
Good. I feel like maybe we need to put
Scooter.
reins on Ruffle,
Scooter.
so when she goes wandering off in a direction, somebody can just like grab them and yank her back. Maybe a very, very
well-
long leash.
I got you having children.
Yeah, exactly like that. Toddler reins. But a little bit longer, because she likes to go and run and play and sniff things. The silence is damning.
What?
My friends have cat leads. They take cats to walk. They're quite long. The cats can explore and sniff things and.
Go east.
Worm needs is a lasso. Actually, you know what? That's a terrible idea. Worm does not need lassos. I take it all back.
I can see
Okay,
Tantail.
I can see Wolf. Yeah, I can see Wolf. I can see you. Meemers and I are just coming back down the hill. So there's
We should
Tan. Now we
probably-
just need to find Scooter and Ruffle and the rest of them. I see you've collected some scorpion friends, though. Time are we on? Coming up for 10:30. So we aim to try and wrap these up by kind of like 10:30, 11 at the latest. But since we
Oh,
don't
I lost you
particularly
all
have
from.
a plan,
local then.
are you out of local?
Yeah, apparently.
Not with Scooter?
Right.
Let's just finish these off.
Ah, she's behind us somewhere. I've retreated a bit and I'm now in local again. I can see a troll.
I've got Wolf, I've got Mumin, I've got Tan. I've got Meemers. Don't know where you guys are relative to us. But maybe if...
Right, I've got you all back in local.
Okay. Have you just got us in local? Then stop moving. and back out and tell us which way you went when we dropped out of local. If you let your compass settle and then just back off.
Oh,
That'll
I'd
tell
have
us
to go
where you are relative to us.
right back. Hang on, let me
I
go back
suspect.
away.
I mean, I'm assuming you're probably somewhere east of us, but just in case.
I think I'm east of you. I was certainly going east when I lost you from local. I think you've come closer to me now because I'm not losing you.
Meemers. So Meemers is going to have to log here for a bit. Meemers, do you want me to lead your horse? Where are you? You want me to lead this one? You're going to tame it? Okay. All right. Good shout. Well, if we can find the others, I was going to suggest we actually build a portal here. Because at least from the water, we can kind of figure out where we are if we want to go back towards Strongbox or whatever. It's just I am no good at figuring out where the hell I am when I am somewhere up in the hills. But until we've got the other half of the party, there's Ruffle, somewhat injured. Have you got Scooter with you? Or have we lost Scooter?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Should we pop a portal somewhere around about here? So let me just go and take a couple of trees. Actually, we only need a tree, don't we? It's like 4 logs. And since I can still chop trees, just about. Take care, Meemers. We'll catch up with you later.
See, Meemers.
Are you guys fighting something? Or are you...
Who?
I'm working out if there's fighting going on over there or not. Come bring me supplies so we can build a portal whenever you're done fighting whatever you're fighting. A bear, maybe?
Fighting?
Is it a bear? I don't know. There's a rat.
There's a rat.
I'm just hearing fighting
Oh.
happening. I don't know. Oh, that side. Which side Serenity is on? Yes, Serenity is the Jenkellen home server. And then Elevation is the one in the middle, which is the kind of the full PvP one, although PvP happens on all of them. But this is sort of like home terrain, because we're more here for the cool environment and the stuff around than we are the rest. So let's. You know what? I should probably tuck it in a cave or something, but I'm not gonna.
You can see the beehive now.
I can see the beehive. I see beehives all the time. Is the thing.
It-
But is that the one you were looking at before then?
Yeah.
Right. If anybody's got useful things to come and add to this, please do. Got more logs than I know what to do with. We'll get ourselves a portal up, and then we can clock out here, and at least if we come and come and play in between times, we can find our way to other places from here. Did somebody add extra logs? Those were quite high quality logs as well. Not that I can imp anything with them now. They are useless to me. Really like a base in a place like that, but not on a PvP server.
3 more bricks.
I wonder if anybody on the Worm Unlimited servers has made, like, I've never actually been on any kind of like Worm Unlimited shared servers, but I wonder if any of the Worm Unlimited servers have that kind of epic terrain, if they've done that kind of playing with stuff. We still need 4 bricks. Is anybody else carrying bricks?
No one gave me a brick when I offered earlier, so I haven't got any of the stuff.
Whoa. Aha. Memes has got some bricks. Thank you, Memers. Thank you. Awesome. So that's going to be our portal. There it goes. And that's our way out. So now, anybody who's going to be logging out, you're going to want to tame your horse. But, so we're going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up there for now, guys. Thank you for keeping us company. We had some other plans originally for this stream, but they fell through. So those will have to wait for another time. We also, do you know what we still didn't do? We've dug up a few treasure chests in the time that we've been here, and we keep meaning to bring them out with us when we were exploring on stream to try and pick up some of the clues, and we just keep forgetting. But there you go. So Meemers has already had to say goodnight. The rest of us are going to be checking out fairly swiftly. I suspect some of us are even later than others in the UK. But we'll be back in a couple of weeks doing a little bit more exploring over here and finding some new stuff. And at some point, I am going to find us some goddamn Drake spirits because I want to show them off on stream for anybody else who's never seen them. First time I saw one, I was like, oh my god, it's amazing. So if we can find some, I will try and make sure we show it off to you guys. Hopefully Calvert and I will be back streaming this Friday because I know we weren't last. He was poorly last Friday, and I will be back streaming this Saturday, possibly glamping with Ruffle. We haven't finalised.
Glamping.
Are we glamping this weekend? Okay, so maybe glamping with Ruffle on Saturday, and the weekend after, again, I haven't finalised, but Bun and I are due another treasure hunt soon, so Bun and I will be out treasure hunting at some point soon. It might be the weekend after next, or it might be a little bit later than that. But we've got more fun things coming up. Back on my Saturday slots, and hopefully I will once again have my proper laptop back when we do that. You never know. I might. Good night, Galandria. Sorry I didn't see you pop into chat earlier, but good night to everybody else who is there. Let's pop us on a cooldown. There you go. That's the streaming schedule.
Good
Thank
night,
you all for
everyone.
keeping us company. Thanks, Taro and
Bye.
Ruffle. And we'll see you guys soon. Take care.